Hit it, bitch.
All right, CSR. We're back, baby. We're back. Another episode coming at you. I'm Doug.
Hey, I'm Steven.
Hey, and I'm Justin.
All right, guys. Episode 40, the big 40.
Yeah.
And
Milestone.
it is Return of the Cliff.
Oh,
Return of the Cliff.
I thought it was coming.
Return of the Cliff.
And if you don't know, we'll hit that in a second.
If you don't know, now you know.
Yeah, we had a return, again this week. It's a whole. We'll talk about that.
It's a whole. We'll talk about it.
Here we go. So yeah, we're back, and we came back less than a week this week because I have something going on this week, and we'll talk about that a little bit later as well. But hey, man, it's a Manic Monday. Here we are.
Just another
Hey.
man.
Yes, sir.
Monday.
So let's get this baby rolling with the wheel of numbers. Come on down.
All right.
All right, here we go.
All right. You're closest to 40?
I'll start it out.
Well, technically, no. We're closer.
Technically,
we're closer.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Are we?
technically, you
Yeah.
guys are
to
closer.
11 years.
God.
He's 26 years
So
removed.
you go.
Yep. All right. I'm going to start off with the best fullback that's probably ever played the game.
Get it.
Mike Aslot.
There you go, Tyler.
Oslot. However you say his last name.
Ostot.
Dude was an animal.
For the Bucks.
Stop.
So,
Stop.
All right.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yes, sir.
All right.
You're closer to 40 than me.
Well, do I go with a Hornet or do I go with a Tar Heel?
That's
why not?
your call, big guy.
Let
Why
me go
not
with
both?
Let me go with the Tar Heel.
Okay.
Let me go with Harrison Barnes.
Yep, I have
Harrison
that. I
Barnes.
have that
Nice.
listed. Let me cross that off.
Yeah, cross it off.
Good job. And I do have also as well, so let me cross that off. All right, so we'll go baseball. How about that?
Do it.
And this is like multiple teams. Okay, this guy.
Mhm.
Multiple teams.
Is he fat?
Yes.
Yes.
Is he still-
Bartolo Colon.
Is he still
Yeah.
playing?
He probably is.
And he's like, what, 40?
Yeah.
7?
He's still throwing.
Yeah.
I know he is.
Bartolo Colon.
That's a good
And
one.
that's multiple.
Yeah.
Multiple teams. And you got to take your hat off to that cat.
Hey, the good. Hey, he's still rolling.
I love when he played for us.
Yeah. So there you go. Hey, shout out to our guy.
Yep. All right. Well, I'm going to go with a Tar Heel
Okay.
Nice.
as a player and as a coach. Hubert Davis.
Outstanding.
Hube.
You.
Wait a minute. Did you say Coach K's dad?
Oh, his Diddy.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Diddy.
Spankins.
He's the Undertaker because he buried his ass.
Buried him.
Rest in peace.
There you go, Travis.
Rest in piss.
Ooh.
Who we got?
I'm going to go with, back in the day, one of my favorite running backs to play the game.
Okay.
And he only did it for like a year.
Nice.
But the big old fullback running back guy, Peyton Hillis.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
dude's an animal.
I mean, dude just tore it
If
up.
you had him that fantasy year, we were talking about this, you probably won your league.
Oh, yeah. That dude was an animal.
Yep.
Got Madden cover, and then did the Madden curse set? Was it a one-hit wonder, or was it a Madden curse?
No,
And
it
that
was
just
Madden
really
curse, yeah.
took hold of him.
Yeah.
Could be a combo.
Yeah.
Yep. So, all right, I'm gonna go Panthers,
Go Panthers.
and this is throwback to way before you guys. Actually, not way before, but Pat Terrell. He was a defensive back for the Panthers from 95 to 97.
Who?
Pat Terrell.
Pat Terrell.
Oh, yeah, your face didn't give it away.
Yeah.
Well, nobody can see my face.
Also, he's a
I can't.
Notre Dame guy. But he was good. He was good for the Panthers. That's when the Panthers were expansion team. Played well for us. So Pat Terrell, I know Steve will know that.
Yeah.
Pat Terrell.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I'm going to keep it football and go Gale Sayers. Probably one of the best running backs to play the game. Chicago Bears. Yeah, you're welcome.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Hall of Famer, by the
Yeah,
way.
damn right.
Well, guess what? I'll keep it football. And we're going more recent Panther, Brandon Smith.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was saving that.
And he's a
Oh, my
Smith,
bad.
baby.
I'm
Well-
saving another one for you. I'm surprised you haven't said him yet.
I got a little hyped up for him.
I know. I got you.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like he's gonna be a hell of a player.
Yeah, I think we're all
I'm-
pretty excited for this guy.
Yes. All right. All right. This one. If I say this one, I don't know, man. There's a lot of child support payments that were made with this one.
Jesus.
Sean Kemp,
Yep, there it is.
hell of a player for the Sonics. back in the day before they went to Oak City.
Yeah.
But he's got about, I think, 10 kids.
Well, that's his fault.
With about 10 women, I believe.
Hey man.
So
Is he kind of like Philip Rivers?
yeah, he's multiplying. So Sean Kemp, but a hell of a player. I mean, if you can do some YouTube, check him out.
Yeah.
So.
All right, I'm gonna go with a Hornet that I think we all liked, and that's Cody Zeller.
Cody.
Got him on here.
Dude
So
was a
I
beast.
don't mean to steal all yours there, Dougie.
Cody was solid, man.
He was good off
He
the,
was.
good off the bench.
Off the
guy.
bench, I agree.
I
Wasn't
feel like
starter.
I feel like if we brought him back now and brought him off the bench,
Yeah.
I'd absolutely love it.
And he went to Portland, right?
And going to Portland,
Yeah,
and
we
I
went-
think he got waived.
Oh, wow.
Him getting waived, I think.
Oh, wow.
He's a free agent.
I think he is.
Bring him back.
Here, I'll go ahead and look it up.
Yeah, do it.
Because they're at the end of his Hornets career. He started developing that shot.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. He was,
And
I mean,
he's always had great hustle.
That's what I was going to say. He's a hustler, man.
Yeah.
All the time.
He just couldn't stay healthy, really.
Yep. So what you got, Big Dad?
I'm gonna go with the new Super Bowl champion, Von Miller.
Oh,
Yep,
nice.
Buffalo. That's right.
No,
He's wearing 40 for Buffalo, isn't he?
no. Well, I don't know, but he was wearing 40
With the
for,
Rams.
for the Rams.
But
yeah.
now he's with the Bills.
Yeah, but he won a Super Bowl for him.
He did.
And dude is a beast. I don't care,
Oh,
really.
yeah.
I hate him, but he is a beast.
Yep. He probably kept us from a Super Bowl win.
Yeah,
Oh, he definitely did.
fuck him.
I'm going to go baseball, guys. And the reason I'm doing this is because this covers the Braves and the Cardinals.
Okay.
Hall of Fame reliever Bruce Sutter. Pitched for the Cardinals, pitched for the Braves. He wore 42 for the Cardinals, but 40 for the Braves.
Nice.
So that's a little combo there, guys.
He is a free agent.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna go with the guy I think me and Justin are excited to have back hopefully soon, Mike Soroka.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
They were both excited about that one.
I want that dude because he is a great pitcher.
I feel bad for the kid, man. He just hit the injury bug, and it just sucks.
And it happens.
You know?
But he's only 25, 26.
Yeah. Is he even that old?
Not really.
Yeah.
That's why I was kind of second guessing myself.
Yeah.
But no, very excited for that one. I'm gonna go with a guy that just seems to want to piss all the Panther fans off now. Alex Arma.
Yeah.
He just seems to want to come back and let's go play for
Yeah.
the Saints and
Yeah.
you know.
But that's a good one. I forgot
liked
about
Alex
I was saving that one for you.
Forgot
Ed.
about that one.
I thought he was a beast. I just don't think
We
we
didn't
utilized
use
him.
him. Yeah, we didn't use him
At all.
It's kind of like it's kind of like we were talking about with Ian Thomas.
Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, we're gonna see how he does this year.
But I feel like the way our offense ran before him with
right.
Tolbert, like
Yeah.
why didn't Armour kind of step in?
Yeah.
Dude is
and it
dude is
didn't.
freaking a monster.
Yeah.
Nope.
So, I don't know. All right, so I'm gonna go, Steven. I'm gonna go ahead and go NASCAR because I know me and you'll have one.
Go ahead.
Yes, of course.
So do me a favor, there, tech guy. Hand me that box right there. It's right in front
yeah.
of us, and it's a combo. It's a combo, and if everybody can see, this is Sterling Marling
Yeah.
with the
they're-
Coors
the
Light,
Coors.
and he's got the Kiss sponsor with
Oh,
my
nice.
boys.
No shit, huh?
So that was right there in front of my eyes, and I was like, "How the hell did I miss that?"
That's funny as hell.
So there it is,
the Coors Light car.
Coors Light car
I hear
with the
you
Kiss
calling,
combo.
but I can't come home right now.
And that's courtesy of a friend of the show, Kevin, who purchased that for me.
Oh, nice.
So appreciate
Oh,
you,
yeah.
Kevin.
Sweet. I'm gonna go hockey, and this is for the Boston fans. So Tyler,
Oh, there you go.
Adam, and the lovely Sarah. Tuukka Rask for the Bruins. So dude's a beast.
Who? What position does he play?
I don't know.
Oh.
To be honest with you,
We could guess, but we'd
I know it. I know his
think,
name.
I think he's a defender, maybe.
we'd probably be wrong.
Is that the really big dude? I think that's the like 6'7" guy.
He might be.
You got another one?
He is actually a
No.
goaltender.
Oh.
Hey, cool.
Oh yeah. He's a really good goaltender. Do they even have him anymore?
I'm pretty sure he was. Was he there last year? I'm pretty sure he
I'll
was,
be honest, I don't remember.
he was hurt. He was. I mean, I think he played some last year, but he was hurt.
All right, so he says he has any, no more. Do you have any? Nope.
I've got 1, 2.
I've actually got
I've got 2 more.
I've got 3 I can throw in all at the same time.
Go.
Real quick. NFL, former DB for the Cowboys back in the day, Bill Bates.
No, there it
Dude
is.
was a hitter. In baseball, and you guys, if you watched ESPN baseball, he's also a commentator now. Rick Sutcliffe,
Okay.
number 40 for the Cubs and Cardinals. And last, I'll go NASCAR. Kenny Wallace drove the Dirt Devil Pontiac.
Kenny.
Oh, the vacuum?
Yes, sir.
Oh, nice.
And that's Rusty Wallace's brother,
Is
for
that-
those who don't know.
Is that because he sucked all the time?
Yeah. He left him in the dust.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah, nice.
That's a good spin up.
So
That's a
there we
good
go.
spin on it.
So that's all I have.
I had another Carolina Joseph Forte. So back in the day.
Hell of an drafted by the Boston Celtics.
Yep. So there you go for your Boston fans. And then Henrik Zetterberg. He played for the Red Wings.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Zetterberg.
Bud Light.
Nice. Nice.
And it's my 40th Bud Light tonight. Isn't that nuts?
Oh, wow.
And he's still talking straight.
Am I?
All right. Any more wheels and
No, you
wheel
know.
numbers? Any more? We good?
No,
We
no.
good? We
Hey,
good?
if we miss anybody, guys, let us know.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe we should have drank some 40s
Oh,
on
God.
this episode.
Should have.
Yeah.
Missed opportunity.
There it is. Well, next year. They're only next
Isn't
year.
that Ron Rivera? Missed opportunities. Ain't that what he said all the time?
Yeah.
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 Attaboy Riverboat.
But
All right.
hey, again, if we missed anybody, please let us know.
Right.
Hit us up. Kevin the Reaper, he's fantastic about, hey, you dummies, you forgot this.
He does, and you know what? And that's what we need. We
Yeah.
we want that. Bring
And
it on.
he has some ones that are really good.
Yeah.
Like, he goes into detail with
Yeah.
them. So.
We're not by no means do we debate that we're dummies. We're not dummies. We know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Believe me, we know.
We dummies.
And Tyler's really good at that too.
Yeah.
So
And
keep
he-
it coming,
and-
man.
And he shouted out Mike Hasselot.
Yeah.
So,
Yep. Bring them on, man.
Yep.
So all right, Shaw FC,
let's go. Am I taking this one?
take it, babe.
All right, we are 6-2-9. So that's 6 wins, 2 draws, and 9 losses.
Yep.
20 points, 9th in the Eastern Conference. We did lose 2-1 to CF Montreal. Guzman Cologne did have a goal for us, but we did have some injuries in that game too.
Well, I wanted to bring that up.
Yeah.
We were shorthanded,
We were very shorthanded.
and a lot of it was the protocol.
It was. So I'm trying. I had a list here.
So that's pretty. It was at least 10 players.
Yeah, it said we had 10 players unavailable for the
Yeah.
match due to the protocol,
Right.
including Andrei Shinshinsky, who's been playing very well. Ben Bender,
Oh,
who's played great for
Our
us.
guy.
Yep. Sergio Ruiz, Jordi Reyna, and our starting goalkeeper, Christian Kalina.
And I mean, you lose 2-1 on the road.
Yep. But being down that many players and
Sure.
only lose 2-1,
Yep.
it's not too bad.
Yeah.
Leading the way for us still goal-wise is Swiderski with 4 goals. And we are playing Austin on Thursday. Not Austin, friend of the show.
Often FC.
Austin FC.
It's just going to be
in Texas.
Austin out there.
And they are, by the way, the 3rd best team in the league.
8-4-4.
Yep.
So
And they have the 3rd most points in the league in the West.
and that
in
is
the West Conference.
and that is here this week,
Yep.
Thursday,
Yes, it is. Yep.
at beautiful Bofa.
Bofa.
And that something will be going on Thursday as well. We'll talk about it later.
Yep.
All right, cool.
Big
Anything else? FC? Anything?
I'm
Good.
just excited about this team.
I
Honestly.
mean, I'm going to be honest, man. I think they've done well.
I think they got a lot of upside.
Yeah.
I really do. And the fan support. I know it's the first year, and we talk about the honeymoon period and all that kind of stuff. But the atmosphere, man. And you guys hadn't been to one yet, right?
Not
no.
yet.
Got to go.
Yeah, I'm really thinking about maybe just waiting until next year.
You got to go.
Because now it's so freaking hot.
It
Yeah.
is, and it's a party atmosphere,
Yeah.
man. I mean, it is.
But see, I feel like that's why, and it's sad because we want the Panthers fan base to be like that.
absolutely.
But I feel like soccer is so much more of a like fan driven, get out there and go crazy.
It's an
Yeah.
event. It's an
Like,
event. It's an event.
you know.
I mean,
you,
it is.
You go to a football game, they're like, sit down, I can't watch the game.
Okay, well,
Well, it's the most popular sport in the world.
Yeah.
I mean,
Everywhere plays it.
it's an event.
Doesn't
man.
matter who you are.
You have all the chanting and all that stuff,
Yeah.
man. I've always been on. I've been on record on the show that I'm not a huge soccer guy.
Right.
And I think we've all kind of been that way. But we support the hell out of the FC.
Yep.
We are, and I've gained a little interest in the game, man. It's helped me learn the game.
Well, and it helps too because obviously we're all big World Cup
Yeah,
fans.
yeah,
We have to wait
absolutely.
every 4 years for that to happen.
Absolutely.
Now we can actually sit there and watch soccer all the time.
Yep.
And we have a team that we're invested
Right.
in. So
So FC, hats off, man. We got you. We don't know the lingo so much sometimes.
wait, we're getting better.
but we're
Yeah.
learning. We're
We're
learning
getting better.
So be patient.
And get healthy, guys.
Yes. So all right, cool. Nice car. We turning left, boys.
Turn left.
We're gonna turn left, and we
Wow.
was in Nashville this past week.
Damn.
So let's
Nashville or Knoxville?
well, I mean Smashville.
Smash, yeah. Or Knoxville.
So there we go. And this week, I'll go ahead and lead the way if you guys don't mind.
Yeah, go for it.
Chase Elliott took the check flag. And it was a pretty good. And that race got delayed.
Man. It was like 10:30 when it started back up.
But Chase Elliott was the winner. I didn't do top 5. I just did winner.
Nah, that's fine.
You got top 5?
No, that's fine. We'll just do the winner. I don't have it.
And then I've got our guys. You know, we always try to keep up with our guys. And just so guys who may not know, my guy's Harvick. He finished 10th. Justin's guy is Truex Jr. Finished 22nd.
Yeah.
But he did win stage 1 and 2.
He did. Absolutely.
So he got some points.
And Tyler Reddick, who is Steven's boy, finished 18th.
Yep.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, I think he was running pretty decent.
He was.
He ended up hitting Bubby Wallace because he was coming slow off pit road.
Yep.
And then had to pit. He had to
Yep.
pit because of that, and they put him back there.
Yep. So go ahead and hit the
You
standings.
can't catch a break, bro.
No, he can't.
No, go ahead and hit the standings, Steven.
Let me get it.
Get it.
All right, so
And these are playoff standings,
playoff
guys.
standings. Yep. So we'll just run down the top 5 real quick. Chase Elliott is leading the way. Number 1, Ross Chastain, who's having a hell of a year for Trackhouse.
Absolutely.
Number 2, Logano. He's having a great year.
Yep.
Byron and Kyle Busch.
Charlotte's own
Yes.
William Byron.
Yep. And then where our boys are sitting, you're sitting comfortably at number 9 with Martin Truex.
Solid,
Justin.
man. Solid.
Doug, you got a little bit of worrying to do.
But I did get above the Mendoza line this week.
You did. But you're right there, buddy.
Right on it.
Yeah.
We're the last one
Yeah,
in.
it's sniffing your butt right now. So
but
it's right
again,
there.
like I argued last week, he finishes top 10 this week.
Yeah.
And drops a position.
Yeah.
But gets in the playoff hunt.
Yep.
The point system is jacked.
It's crazy.
Jacked.
It's all over the place.
So.
Yeah, so Kevin Harvick is now 16. If you guys didn't know, only 16 cars make the playoffs.
Right.
My boy Reddick is 18, 52 points out. So Reddick, I know you can do it, bud. Get there.
And
Got
again,
this.
we still got a lot of racing to
A
go.
lot of racing.
This week we get to turn right.
Yeah.
What?
Road course this week.
We're in Wisconsin.
And then Wisconsin.
Wisconsin?
That would be Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin.
Yep.
The Quick Trip 250.
Quick Trip 250.
So, hey, we get to go.
And just going through the other series real quick.
Yeah, hit
I
those,
did want to
Steve.
shout that out. Ryan Priest did win the Truck Series race, and he does a lot of super late model racing
Yep.
for Sarah's company,
Yep.
Port City Racing.
Nice.
So shout out to Ryan Priest. I don't really want to shout this guy out, Justin Allgaier, for winning the Xfinity Series because he drives. You know what car he drives? You know what his main sponsor is?
No.
That gross ass Hellman's mayonnaise.
Are you serious?
Yeah, swear to God. So,
Yeah,
Justin
he won.
Allgaier, congratulations, but your car stinks. So, take that. Duke's better. Why is there not a... All right, for one...
Why is
this
there not a
the-
Dukes?
Why is there not a Duke's
You know
car?
I've said that seriously, even before this podcast. I always said that.
Like, what the...
Yeah, well, I mean, what's up?
Well, I mean, let's be honest. Like, Hellman's on a car looks a little better than a yellow and white Duke's car.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, dude.
I don't know, man.
That would look terrible.
Like the Duke Bowl, the Duke's Mayonnaise Bowl, that stuff looked kind of
I
cool.
don't know, man. You
man.
gotta get that yellow out there, and then you have the number in white, but then have the outline black.
I think it could look good, man.
I think you can make it happen.
I think
I
so,
would
too.
throw up
I
on
don't think the Hellman's looks bad though. I agree with you on
No, I
that.
mean, the color scheme doesn't
Right,
look
right.
bad.
That's what I'm saying.
The
Like,
name looks like
And you
shit,
know,
though.
Junior has ran that.
Yeah,
before.
screw Junior. I mean,
So-
you're from the South and you're going to the Hellman's route.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
So in case-
not really screw you, but come on.
For people who don't know, Steven, he bought stock in Duke's mayo. That's his mayo, and I agree with him. To me, it's the best.
Yeah.
it is. But we can segue in real quick. I did tell you about the lime,
Yeah,
and if you don't know, I saw it. It was Duke's mayo with lime.
yeah,
And Steven wants to try it. He said he's going to try it.
yeah. I can't find. It's not at. I
I've
can't
I've
find
seen
it.
it at this one
Have you
near me. Yeah.
Okay.
It's Hispanic mayonnaise.
So what I think you
I mean, I
should
think it'd
do,
be pretty good.
I think you should try it on
But you don't
the
like mayonnaise, so.
on the air.
Yeah, give
I
me-
think we should do it.
that's fine. I'll do it.
All right.
Give me some rhubarb.
There we go.
too.
There we
I'll
go.
dip it in rhubarb.
All right.
But anyways,
And we're not sponsored by Duke's.
Steven should be.
yeah.
But that's fine. Again, we're in Wisconsin. I do want to bring this up. Martin Truex is coming back next year for
Yeah.
Joe Gibbs Racing.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
So your boy's still in there for at least one more year. And then we did have some sad news in the NASCAR world.
Right.
Bruton Smith did pass away at the age of 95 on
A
Wednesday.
pioneer.
Yes. I mean, Bruton Smith Boulevard and Concord,
Everything.
the Speedway and Charlotte / Concord.
Huge figure in the sport.
But I didn't realize he was 95 years
Oh
old.
yeah, yes.
I didn't realize he was
Yeah.
that old.
Yep.
So,
So glad you did, Stephen. Good job. I missed that one.
Yeah.
I got to be honest.
well, rest in peace to him and prayers to his family.
Yep. So,
So, all right. Anything else NASCAR?
nope.
NASCAR.
So
Go Reddit.
Go Trucks.
go hard. So this next segment, I'm gonna turn over to our local Hornets guy.
I like it.
Who's Justin?
I like it a lot.
Let's
thought
talk about the Hornets.
I thought I was the Braves guy.
Well, you are.
Well, you're the both.
But
you
you're,
can
you
wear
can have
multiple
more than
hats.
one.
All right, well, let me ask y'all a question.
Okay.
Oh,
Did y'all ever expect to see Steve Clifford back in Charlotte?
Hold on.
Return of the Cliff.
No.
Return of the Cliff.
Uh,
Return of the Cliff.
can you get?
Return of the. Okay. Not at least not this quick.
Yeah.
I didn't expect to see it.
Maybe
period.
down the road, but he's older, so
Yeah.
probably not. Honestly,
Right.
So that begs the question: should we have fired him in the first place?
I do think it was a change for the locker room we had at the time.
At the time, different
is-
time, different era.
This is completely different, even though it's only been 5 years.
Yeah.
Yep.
It is a completely different team now.
Okay. So do y'all like the hiring?
All right, go ahead and go.
Okay. At first, no. I was like, what the hell are
I
we
think
doing?
we were texting.
But I tried to do the Doug's 24-hour rule.
Yeah.
And if you guys never heard that, if you get some news maybe you don't like or does that make sense to you or could piss you off, take 24 hours.
And Doug didn't follow it during this
Yeah,
one.
you
I did not.
But I was like, okay, I'm going to follow the 24-hour rule. Let me just think about it, maybe do some research, just sit back and just think.
Yeah.
What is our main problem?
Defense.
defense.
So 4 out of the
Defense.
4 out of the 5 years that he was here, we were top 15 in opponents' points per game.
Right.
Like holding
right.
them down.
Right.
Right.
And there's multiple times, I think it was at least, 2 out of the 4 years, we were top 10.
Right.
I think the lowest we ever got was, or the highest, I guess I should say, was 13th in the league.
Right. Right.
Besides his last year was 19th, but he was on his way out.
Right.
So when our biggest problem is, he does fill that need.
Yeah. And me personally, I think that's why he was hired over D'Antoni,
Right.
Yeah.
is because D'Antoni's more of an offensive guy and Clifford's more of the defensive guy. And we already have an offense that can score 130 points
Right.
Yeah.
every night.
Right.
Like, it doesn't matter.
We just give up 131.
Yeah. We've got to be the team that scores 115 and only holds people to 100.
Well,
Right.
I mean, Justin, I think, and I'm going to speak for myself on this one. When I saw that pop up on my phone, I was like, WTF. Are you effing kidding me?
And I was there with you.
I mean, we were going back and forth, all of us.
We work with Chad, friend of the show.
Sure.
And me and him were talking like, what the hell? And I already saw the kind of the rumors and the mummers
Right,
of
right,
us talking
right.
about bringing Clifford back, but I didn't really think that was was on the table. I thought it was going to be D'Antoni
Right.
or Stouts,
Right.
Terry Stouts. That's who I thought the two were going to be.
But
Yeah.
but it went back to what you said, Stephen, about the 24-hour rule.
Yeah.
Once I got over and I compared this to a jilted lover.
yeah,
You know, we had to go crawling back, and the Atkinson thing. I mean, we said screw him,
yeah,
but it didn't look good. I mean, the whole situation didn't look good for us to go back to Clifford. It didn't look good, but once you got over all of that,
right.
and you started thinking like you're talking about, Justin, what you're talking about, defense, what we need, it kind of makes sense.
Right.
Well,
I mean, it does.
It does. He's the second winningest coach
Yeah.
in Hornets history.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does.
He did pretty well in Orlando. I'm not saying they went like crazy deep, but
There was improvement.
yeah, they made it to the playoffs a couple years.
Right.
Yep.
Like, I mean, he's solid. I'll take him.
Could we
They-
have done worse?
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And I mean, in his time with Charlotte, we were 3-8 in the playoffs.
Right.
I mean, that's because we were getting matched up with LeBron
Right.
every year.
Yeah.
Right. And there was not a play in then.
There was no play in. We were the 8th seed.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And it is what it is, you know?
Right.
And let's be honest, the East is getting weaker every year.
Yeah.
It is. I mean,
The West is the powerhouse.
I
right
mean,
now.
it's really more up in the air. There's like what 4 teams are, you know.
Yeah,
It's
they're
gonna
always gonna be
Boston.
there.
It's gonna be Boston, Milwaukee.
It's almost like
Miami.
It's almost like
And the Raptors.
and the Raptors.
It's kind of like a tier.
yes.
I agree with that. Yeah.
yeah.
So we already know. You
But
know?
we could easily be like a
I think
7-6
Charlotte.
seeds,
Yeah,
like-
Charlotte is on the cusp of being in that second tier,
yeah.
the 5 through 8.
We could
Yeah.
be we could run with the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah.
Of the
Oh, yeah.
league.
That's
or
like
the-
our twin.
Yeah. Exactly.
I mean, I personally, I mean, obviously, you know, we got Miles talking about leaving.
Oh yeah. Personally, I think he's gone.
Yeah.
And we did talk about that.
So-
We all three are in agreement, right? We don't think that
No, he's not worth that
he's
kind
not
of
worth the
contract.
max, right? He's not worth the max, right?
But that is 20 points a game
sure,
leaving.
sure.
So who's going to fill that?
And some spectacular dunks.
yeah.
I mean, it's just being honest.
And
Now-
obviously,
now,
LaMelo's going to hate him leaving.
sure, but I will say this about Bridges though, he doesn't play defense.
No, not at all.
No.
He does not.
Nope.
but you've got chemistry leaving and you've got scoring leaving.
Sure. But Justin, it's a business.
It is.
As much as you hate to say that, it is a business.
It is. But and we can't right now. If we paid Bridges what he wants,
Right.
that's another wing that we're giving all that money to.
Sure.
When we've got Gordon Hayward sitting there with
Who's
$40 million
still on this team.
Yeah. So like I don't know. I don't like signing him, but I do like signing him if we got rid of Gordon.
Something's got to give. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
But what I going to that, and we'll get to the draft in a minute.
Right.
But I do think after what, and we'll like I said, we'll go over the draft. But I do think what we gained in the draft, the picks, and we'll talk about those. Who's to say maybe those are not going to be packaged to bring in a free agent and dump that Gordon salary?
Right. And I think a lot of teams were doing that this year.
Right.
They were packaging picks
Oh, yeah.
for, future picks and possibly like trade assets. I think the Knicks,
Well, I mean, think about it. That's all they did.
every Knicks fan in the world right now is pissed off.
But what did they do? Ultimately, with all the shuffling they did, what did they ultimately do?
I mean, they gained assets.
And they dumped
Contracts.
Kemba's contract.
Yeah.
That's what they did.
So, I mean, they've got multiple picks that they can use on Kyrie Irving.
Right.
They can use on whoever the hell
Right.
they want, really. And, Knicks fans are pissed right now.
Oh, yeah. Because
Well,
they
I
feel
mean,
like they didn't get anything.
How
Yeah.
could you not be?
I mean, they're sitting there
Steven,
perfect.
what I
like-
was saying was they basically did all that maneuvering to get Kemba's contract off the books.
Yeah.
That's what they did.
Yeah.
And that's no disrespect to Kemba.
No, he's the shell of his former self.
He got paid, and he got paid when he left here. So,
Right.
I mean, it is what it is, but I agree with you 100%. And we were basically talking about, do we pay Bridges? Do we not pay him?
I mean, personally, I really think they're valuing Gordon Hayward over him.
And we both are going, he's still here. I mean, no offense to Hayward.
I love Gordon Hayward, but
It's the
he can't
contract, and he can't stay healthy.
Stay
Right.
healthy,
But
man,
I think it's his veteran leadership. I don't think Bridges has that leadership yet.
No.
He's still a young kid.
Well, he's a young kid, man.
Still a young kid, but
Sure.
still, he's been in the
Sure.
league 4 or 5 years
Sure.
now.
Yeah.
But, Steven, I want you're on record.
Yeah.
You think he's gone.
I think Bridges is gone.
And it would not surprise me if
but then
he's gone.
we can use that to sign a potential
Sure.
free agent
Sure.
to replace that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know the upcoming free agents, and obviously got to do some research about that. But
Right.
we could replace maybe not that 20 points a game, but maybe we can get a guy that scores 15.
Yeah.
We guys get 12.
And
Right.
and you're expecting LaMelo to take another leap.
Sure.
Right.
He scored, 20 points this year?
Sure.
You're expecting him to take another leap, so say he's scoring 22, 23.
Right.
Right.
You don't really need, he's going to be the main focus. I mean, maybe you get a guy that scores 15
Sure.
Yeah.
and you're good.
And maybe we have a deeper bench.
Yeah.
Maybe that opens up for Book Night a little more.
Yeah.
You
Which
know?
he needs playing time. And we still got Oubre.
Yeah.
Oubre played well last
He's
year.
he's a streaky
He's
guy.
streaky.
Yeah.
But he can play. I think the biggest thing, though, and I know you guys had touched on it, I just want to say it too, is the chemistry between Bridges and Ball.
Yeah.
They have chemistry out the
And
out the
and
wazoo.
it sucks.
Right.
But again, it's business.
It is, and they gotta realize that.
Yeah.
But am I going to be crying if Bridges left? Not really.
I'm not going to be too upset. There are going to be Hornets fans that are.
Oh, yeah.
I can tell you, the ones who are in love with Bridges,
Mm.
they can't look at the business side like we are.
Right.
They're going to just say, oh, my God, I can't believe you let him go. But it's not that easy.
Right.
It's not just a simple thing. Oh, you should have signed him.
And we put ourselves in this situation where he's leaving.
Well, it's just like when
Yeah.
Kemba left.
Yeah.
When Kemba left, there were a lot of people who could not accept that. Just like with Cam,
Yeah.
they couldn't accept it. But on the business side, it made sense.
But I think for them too, though, it's a little bit different because they were kind of the heart and soul of the team.
Sure.
Yeah.
But they were Charlotte.
Right.
I mean, in other words, they were not just athletes. They were in the community.
Right.
They were the face of the franchise.
And they turned around their respective franchises.
Sure,
They
yeah.
made. I mean, I'm not saying when the Charlotte drafted Kemba
Sure.
and he turned this whole franchise into be a power. It never turned into a powerhouse.
No.
Right.
But they got a little more respectful.
It was exciting.
Respectable.
It was exciting.
You know.
But I mean, in the bottom line though, it is a business.
Right.
Right.
Well, yeah, I mean, when you're paying guys like, we've got contracts out the ass right now.
Mhm.
You got Terry.
Yeah.
You got potential Miles.
Right.
You got Gordon.
Yeah.
I mean, P.J. Washington needs to get paid.
and he's gonna get paid.
Miles Plumley is making like 15 a year.
Yep.
and that's
like-
and that's guaranteed.
And he's
Yeah.
with us now.
That's
Montrezl
guaranteed.
Harrell's getting paid like,
right.
the X amount of money. I mean, it's a
Right.
big amount.
Well, we don't, and we
Like-
don't know with his legal issues if that's
Yeah,
going to be
and-
something that might affect it.
Yeah.
Sure, and something's got to give.
I mean, you got
So-
LaMelo's contract coming up.
And,
like,
and I do think they're looking long term with Ball.
oh yeah,
Like,
Oh,
they're
absolutely.
going to have to sign him to a supermax.
There's
that's the only thing they're worried about.
They don't want to let him go.
No, there's no way you can let
No,
that kid
no,
go.
no,
Yeah.
no, no.
There is no way.
No
if
way.
you can get him to a supermax deal and
Right.
keep him,
Yeah.
you have to.
Yeah.
Because he is a whole culture changer.
Yep.
Yes.
As much as, I mean, Kemba was a game changer, he's a culture changer.
Absolutely.
So,
All right, so y'all want to hit the draft?
what's it, the draft?
Let's hit the draft. And I promise, when we start this, I'm gonna think about what I'm gonna use my own words here.
You better be open minded.
I'm gonna be open minded, and it's a business.
It is.
It's business.
because he's in the NBA now.
It's business.
He's-
So you know what? You know why I'm saying that?
Yeah.
Because if I say the number 13, we know what you're gonna do.
Fuck Duke.
Yeah,
Well, we do have to pick 13.
So
Yeah.
yeah, and how ironic was that?
Yeah.
All right, so let's go over the draft. Go ahead. Who wants to take it?
I don't care. I can.
Go over 13.
Take it.
So we did end up picking Jalen Dern,
Yeah.
Yep.
the center from Memphis.
Which
And
everybody was excited about.
I was very excited.
I think
about
everybody
that.
was like, holy
I was
shit.
like, damn, the dude fell to us. The dude's like 19 years old. I don't know if you guys saw the size of that mother.
Oh, he's huge.
hands.
He
Yeah.
is
Holy
huge.
sh- You know, and
But
it,
that was arranged, I think. Though.
it was. So we end up sending him. He actually got traded to the Knicks, who then traded him to the Pistons
With Kimba.
with Kemba.
With Kemba.
And then we end up picking up, let's see, Denver's 2023 first round
First
pick.
round.
The Knicks second round pick in 2023. Utah's 2023 second round pick. The Dallas/Miami second round pick.
Whichever's better.
Whichever's more favorable in 2023, and then the 2024 Knicks second round pick.
Right.
So we got a haul for him.
Absolutely.
I mean, I don't know if Denver's first round pick in 2023 is going to be that great because
I mean,
Denver's a decent team.
It may be low.
So, but
It's still a first round pick.
yes.
But could be used to bring in a free agent.
could. Yep, we could trade that.
Which
and
is
maybe
what
get-
me and Justin were talking about.
Yep, we could use that as trade bait.
Sure.
Obviously, and then pick 15, we end up getting Mark Williams from Duke.
Which was not a surprise.
Yeah, I
That
think
was projected.
I think we all figured that was going to happen.
Sure.
So,
and, you know,
I'm happy about it.
well,
I am.
here's the thing. I'm taking that 13 out.
Fuck
yeah.
Duke.
Is he what we need? Is he a need?
Yes.
Absolutely. he's
Oh
a
my
need.
God, yeah,
he's a need.
absolutely.
He's a need. And I think he was there.
Yep.
I love the phone call. The
Oh
Civic
my
phone
God, that
call
was so
a classic.
funny.
Attaboy Jordan. But we also have been on record. We're pissed off at Jordan because he's been a sorry ass owner.
Yeah, that's a get off my lawn there.
We'll talk about that. You alluded to it last week.
That could actually be my get off my lawn.
But again, I know of the Tar Heel fans out there are going to be disappointed in us three. But we're talking to improve the Hornets.
Yes.
I think it was the right pick.
I don't think that Tar Heel fans can be any form of disappointment. It's not like we're getting Grayson Allen here.
Right.
Like-
Exactly.
This guy's coming from college. Yes, he went to Duke. That's gone.
Does he feel a need?
That's gone.
Does he feel a need?
It's not like when we got Gerald Henderson, I wasn't like, oh, he went to Duke.
Exactly.
Like,
Then you watch him,
I kind of like Gerald Henderson.
and then you watch him play like you son of a
Right.
bitch.
Well, yeah,
You want to get that fadeaway baseline
Yeah.
jumper.
or Corey Maggette. Like,
Yeah.
boom.
But
like,
did he feel a need?
Yes.
yes.
Was it the right pick at the right time?
I mean,
Yes.
And what other center do you rate higher than Mark Williams?
Yeah. I mean, it was a
Besides,
good pick.
we weren't getting Chet Holmgren. We're not getting
Yeah.
Chet.
No.
We weren't getting Branchero, which he wouldn't be playing center. He's more of a power small
Yeah.
forward. So, like, what other big guy do you rank above Mark Williams?
No,
Jalen Dern?
It was the right pick.
You know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, and he's got I think he has the longest wingspan
It was-
in the draft.
That's what I was
It
going to
was-
bring up about chemistry now is they're already talking about, like, the Ball and Williams
Oh, yeah.
combo.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Pick and
Like,
roll?
yeah, pick
Let's
and
talk
roll
about
is
pick and
gonna
roll. Pick and
be
roll. So,
insane with this team.
So, again, we're all on record. We like the pick.
Yep.
Okay.
And then we had the 45th pick in the second round. We ended up trading a couple of those future picks to get Bryce McGowan's shooting guard small forward from Nebraska.
And I wanted to add, local kid
Yep.
went to Wren High School,
Yep.
the Fighting Hurricanes,
The Fighting Hurricanes.
in Pendleton, South Carolina, which is 135 miles south of Charlotte,
Okay.
near Anderson, Greenville area.
Okay.
So I had to throw that out there because, hey, this is Carolina Sports Radio.
You're damn right it is.
So we had to, that's a friend of the show. Hey, I like the pick.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of doing some research on the guy, and I've looked at kind of scouting for him. I mean, some pros is he's a decent scorer off the dribble.
Yep.
Excels at scoring on off the ball motion plays.
Yep.
Adequate playmaker, decent rebounder, adequate defender.
Yep.
I mean, we'll take adequate.
Oh,
Here
yeah.
we go.
Because we were shit
Yeah.
at defending, and a very good athlete. And then some cons where he needs to improve his shooting a little bit. But I do think he can shoot better than what his percentages showed because that's the way Nebraska ran their.
That's what I was getting ready to say.
Ran their
and
offense.
he was playing on a not very good Nebraska team.
I think they went like 10 and 23 or something
Yeah,
like that.
so I mean,
But they did end up upsetting Ohio State.
Sure.
So all you Ohio State fans, there you go. He is prone to hoisting up questionable shots, so we got to help his decision making a little bit.
Sure.
Struggles to consistently score with his left hand. I mean, I can't score with my left hand, so it's fine.
Me either.
He can be undisciplined defensively. So
Well.
as long as I'll take someone that's aggressive, as long as you're not picking up stupid fouls.
But we just got a defensive-minded
Well,
coach.
yep.
So
well,
that
that's what I'm
could help
saying.
that.
He could fix that.
And he
So,
needs to bulk up a little bit. I mean, I think he's 6'4", 6'5".
That's
in
the
that
big
range.
thing. I think
he's
he's
like
gonna
he's like 175.
he's going to have to bulk up.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Definitely.
But I mean, he's a young kid. He's
Yeah.
18, 19 years old. Of course, he's got to bulk
So,
up.
Yep.
yeah,
So-
I think he averaged almost 17 points for them, and it was like around like 6 rebounds.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. I think
So,
the
I
biggest
mean-
thing he didn't facilitate a whole lot. but
Yeah.
Right.
it is what it is. We got a facilitator. We have the facilitator.
Hey, if he can come in and help this team,
Yeah.
Let's
Now, we did pick up somebody in the summer league,
yeah, we did.
Yeah.
and
yep.
I am so fucking excited.
And when
we
I
might be more excited for this guy.
and when
than
I
anybody
saw
else.
when I saw it, because we were discussing this. When I saw it, I immediately sent it out to the guys because like, did they see this, man?
Yeah.
Because it was kind of under the radar.
It was very under the radar.
Um,
and now, this is who I was hoping to pick with the 45th pick.
Yeah. So we got our guy Manic Monday.
Yep.
Manic Monday. Brady Manic is out the corner for now.
That is very cool.
So
Very cool.
My question is, if he balls out in summer league and makes the team, do we figure out a way? You know, Miles Bridges is gone,
Yeah.
Right.
and we figure out a way to trade PJ Washington.
Right. I don't know.
Does Manic Monday get in the starting lineup sometime?
I don't think this year.
Is Manic Monday going to
Like,
be
like if he's draining,
right?
I mean, I feel like he can find his way into a rotation.
But is he gonna be
a
a-
starting five would be hard.
Is he going to be a two-way?
Yeah.
Greensboro, Charlotte, which we saw Book Knight do a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
And Kai Jones.
And that was the big thing about Clifford back in the day was he didn't like to play young players. Well,
Right.
that's all we really got.
Well, that's
now,
really
buddy.
what we got, dude. You got no choice.
So,
But I like the pickup.
going
what do you
back
got to
what-
lose?
What I would love to see it. I hands down love to see it. I just don't see it happening this year at least.
No. It's a development. I agree. It's a
I mean,
development.
it could.
I mean, could it happen? Yes. Do I see it happening? No.
But it could be.
Would I love to see it? Yeah.
It could be a development.
I mean, the dude's gritty.
Yeah.
He rebounds well. He shoots well.
Well,
he's a good scorer.
He's exactly what I want on this team
Plays
now.
hard, man.
With Mark Williams being the big guy that
Sure.
you just want in the
Sure,
paint,
sure.
Yeah.
and everybody else around him just drains threes.
Yeah.
Can you imagine those two being on the same team and Manic giving him hell
Oh,
every
my
5
God.
seconds about, hey, by the way, what's up, O2?
What's that?
So it is what it is. Hey, what's the score, O2?
Oh, dude.
So, yeah. So, anything else Hornets, guys? I mean, the
I
overall
will-
number one draft, draft pick,
I was gonna say, what do you guys give a grade wise?
a grade wise
for the draft.
For the draft?
Yeah.
I got to think about that one. Ooh. It's a good one. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
I'll give it a B.
B.
B. The only reason is because the Griffith guy, the guard from Duke,
Duke.
Yes, yes.
was sitting there at 13,
Yeah.
and we could have taken him and Mark Williams.
Yeah.
We could took Duran and him.
Sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
it didn't matter.
I'll agree with that.
But Travis had a good point. If MJ would have drafted 2 Duke
Oh,
players,
you kidding me?
he would have never lived it down.
But I like the B. I like that.
I don't, you know. I see you rolling your eyes.
and-
I don't agree with that.
No,
but like,
and I'm gonna go on to Jordan. Oh my God, hold on.
And we talked about that.
So we'll bring that up back to there.
Sure, we will.
But
I like B. Justin.
that's exactly how that be, and I'm right along lines with
B
you.
for Buzz City.
Buzz City, here we go. Because again, we could have got a wing defender, which we needed.
yeah,
A really good wing defender. We got the center that we wanted.
yeah.
So
Well, if we're getting ready to end this, can I throw a Tar Heel jab?
sure.
Since we were objective,
Yeah.
so I did see a tweet, which I thought was hilarious. So, a Tar Heel fan, of course, said, "So you're telling me that the best coach ever had 4 first-round picks and lost to Carolina twice?
Yeah. Who didn't have any picks?
0."
Well, it's because all of them came back.
Of course.
So, but still,
that's,
I'm
Yeah, I
surprised
understand.
Manning didn't get picked though.
yeah.
I don't know, man. I was looking at when we were sitting there at 40. I mean, he was still
Yeah.
like the 10th or 11th.
Well, think
best.
about it. We didn't have to draft him. So,
Yeah.
so it worked out.
But what he's saying is he's
Yeah.
surprised he didn't get drafted at all.
Yeah.
I knew it was going to be borderline.
No.
I did.
Well, I didn't expect him to go like first round.
No.
But like late second
I mean,
round,
it's only
like
2 rounds.
Yeah.
a
so-
guy that can stretch the floor like that,
Yeah.
like
So, like I said, I think a solid B.
yeah.
So, do we have a little bit of a? I guess we're looking forward to
Some optimism.
what's coming up. Yes,
And we never know what we're going to do with free agency. We
So-
still can make some trades.
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
I mean, we could do a crazy thing when
Sure.
trade Hayward and make that money and bring it to Bridges. We don't know.
And I don't think that's out of the question.
Yeah. But I do really think they value Hayward's leadership,
Yeah. Yeah.
especially when he's on the floor. We win a
Right.
lot when he's playing.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
when is he playing
Yeah. So,
is the big thing.
cool.
All right.
Anything else? NBA good.
Nope, I think it's it. I think we
All
just got Stanley Cup.
Stanley Cup. And hey, I mean,
The Avs.
I'm gonna be honest, friend of the show, Steve.
Yeah.
And I caught a little bit of hell from some of the Canes fans for this. I was actually pulling for Tampa.
Yeah.
And it's nothing against the Avs. It's nothing
Yeah.
against nothing. I respect Tampa, and the thing that drove me crazy about Tampa, Steve, we would text back and forth, man, and he was so nervous. As y'all can imagine, we'd have been the same way.
Oh, hell yeah.
And
Shit my
I
pants.
just kept texting him, never count out Tampa Bay.
Yep.
I
And they-
kept telling
And
him
they
that.
put up a good fight.
And damn, they about took this to 7.
Yep.
But you got to give it to them. 2 back-to-back Stanley Cups. Almost got a third. Wow.
The hell was that?
Don't know what that was.
fuck was
Wow.
That sounded like a gunshot.
I sure did. Maybe it's a deer hunter. But
Someone had to rake.
anyways, everybody okay?
Yeah.
Are we still on tech guy? So, but anyway, yeah, Tampa, man, they gave them a fight. But hey, Colorado was the best team all year.
Oh my God, they were amazing.
And hats off to Colorado.
Yep. And that was their first title since 2001.
Yeah, and they're 3rd overall, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't look that up, but
Yep.
yeah, probably. But I'm sorry, Tampa Steve. I was not pulling for your Lightning.
Yeah.
I was pulling for you more than the Lightning.
But I don't think you were hating on
No, I
them.
wasn't hating
No.
on them. I just didn't want to see another repeater.
You
I
wanted
guess.
something different, which
Yeah.
is what you guys always talk about.
Yep.
that.
So congratulations to the Avalanche. I know that there's a few people that I'm friends with that were Avalanche fans.
Sure.
So congratulations to you guys.
I wanted to have a shout out here, guys,
Uh-oh.
early. Carolina Hurricanes top affiliate, the Chicago Wolves, won the AHL Calder Cup.
Oh, they actually won it?
Yes,
Sweet.
and I mean they dominated.
Did they really?
So those players are basically our farm system.
Yeah.
So hats off to the Chicago Wolves
Hell yeah.
for winning that. So
Damn right. Good. Hey, good shout out.
yep, there we go.
Damn,
Good.
that was
Yeah.
the fuck
Okay,
is that?
I'm gonna say this on live. We are in Denver, North Carolina, where we record every week,
Is that the fridge?
and I don't know what's going on. but-
fireworks.
Oh, it's
Must be
fireworks.
fireworks.
Okay, somebody's practicing for this weekend, I
Yes.
guess. But if you hear us say duck and hit the ground,
Doug, I was literally about to tell you to go get your gun. Like,
well, I mean, I've got it. We got a door.
oh, I know.
Do you need to close?
You got multiple? I want one
Do we
too.
need to close the windows?
Shit. I thought
do
a
we,
beer can
do we need to close the windows?
Maybe.
Are those angry fans?
Nobody's. Yeah.
But no, we're good. We're good, guys. Hey, we're good. All right, so we're gonna go to college news. College news.
Right.
Yep. So, first one we'll touch on is college baseball.
Yeah, and I love this story.
Ole Miss wins the College World Series.
First
beating-
one.
Yep. Beating Oklahoma. So, congratulations to the Rebels.
Yeah.
I mean, I love it because they were not a national seed,
Yep. You're right. They're not.
and they were the first team. They were actually the last in the last 4 in.
Oh, really?
Yes, and what I got on that is on the selection day, they were, I think it says, the 4th regional, 3rd or 4th seed to win the College World Series since it expanded in 1999.
Wow.
So hats off to the Rebels,
True
man.
underdogs.
I mean, we all thought Tennessee was gonna come in and
Oh,
just dominate.
yeah.
Yep.
Powerhouse.
Like we were pulling for our Tar Heels, but
Yeah.
we're like, if we get matched up, and obviously the Arkansas Razorbacks put it to us.
Yeah.
But hey, Ole Miss and Oklahoma almost had the softball and baseball.
And that's, I know UConn did that in basketball before.
Yes.
When women and men won
Yep.
title.
Yep.
So that's pretty cool.
So Ole Miss, congratulations,
Yeah.
especially their first championship ever. How
Yeah.
could you not like
Hats
that?
off, man.
You know? So, anything else?
I've got Vince Honeycutt, our UNC freshman,
Yeah.
who we know is a baller, man.
Mm.
He did make the third team All-American by D1 baseball.
Oh, sweet, hell yeah!
So, and you said he's from Shelby, right?
From Salisbury.
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 So hats off to him.
Salisbury.
And I have to throw this in because of Paul,
Uh.
who doesn't give me hell. NC State Paul, friend of the show.
Yep.
I had to throw this in here. Former, let me make sure I say that, and I did it in caps.
Yeah.
Former NC State freshman Tommy White, who set the freshman home
Record,
run record, he transferred to LSU.
Did he go to LSU?
So he went to national LSU. So Paul, even he knows NC State athletics suck. So I just wanted to throw that in there, buddy. Love you, but I had to throw it in there. So that's just for you. Love you, Paul.
Damn.
That's great.
Dang.
All right, college news. Anything else, guys?
Well, we had a big quarterback commit,
Yeah.
Arch Manning, going to Texas.
Texas.
I didn't think. I thought he'd be going maybe Ole Miss.
Yeah. So,
Well, I think over like Georgia, or Georgia, or like one of these SEC teams. Which
Yeah.
I guess Texas is going to be in the SEC, right?
Yes.
This year.
Oklahoma and Texas.
Yep. So,
yeah. That guy's snapping beers over here.
dick. But
Yeah. Ole Miss would have been like the
well,
obvious.
well, because Eli went there,
Yeah.
and I think Archie went there, the grandfather.
Yeah.
So
And then Peyton went to
Tennessee, yeah. So Arch Manning going to Texas, and I do have a fun fact about
Oh, let's hear it.
Texas
I love fun facts.
Fun facts.
commits. Let's see. Texas. There has been 3 perfect quarterbacks in rankings history. All 3 have gone to Texas,
Oh, yeah.
and that was Vince Young,
Got to be Vince Young.
Quinn Ewers,
Terrible in the NFL.
and Arch Manning.
I don't know who the second guy was.
I think he's still there now.
I was getting ready to say.
I think he originally committed to Ohio State, but then ended up going to
Yeah.
Texas.
Yeah.
Which he's actually he's playing there right now.
Right.
So Arch Manning's coming in. So who knows what's going to
You
happen?
know what's going to happen.
Is he
man.
going to be there next year or is?
I think it's 2023. I don't know.
Well, he could reclass. And if he does, he could be there next year.
Class of 2023 5-star
Okay.
QB.
There you go.
So he will be
And-
there next year.
And did you see his stat line last year?
Mm-hmm.
It's like 72 touchdowns, 15 interceptions
It's terrible.
in high school.
in high school.
Can
yes.
you say it's nasty?
But did y'all see that video of him playing against that team?
Yeah.
It was like little kids
He was-
running around
he-
against a grown ass man.
He was toying around with it
Yeah.
the whole time.
It's not even fair. Like dude's like 6'4" already, like just throwing
Yeah,
darts.
and he's just running around them.
Yeah.
And that was what people kept talking about was like the whole Manning, family. They were Peyton and Eli. They weren't very mobile. I
No.
mean, Eli a little bit, a smidge.
yeah, smidge.
But I think what's the grandfather's name? Is it Archie? Archie Manning?
yeah, they played.
Yeah, he's supposed to be. He was more mobile than Peyton and him, so they're kind of comparing him to
And
him.
obviously, like the game's changed.
Yeah.
Archie Manning. Yep. With the
Yeah.
Saints. I mean,
Yeah.
he was a Saints quarterback.
But I mean, in 3 years, guys,
Hey, Cabos.
when we're running Matt Corral and he's running down the toilet,
Yeah,
Manning.
we could be going for a Manning.
Yeah.
We could finally get our Manning.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
I think that's all college news that I've got.
Yeah, that's all I got.
I mean, college football is right around the corner, though.
So here we go.
I got to pick my team. We got to pick teams.
When the top 25 comes out, we'll.
We're gonna do a national team.
Yeah,
right?
national top 25 preseason
Obviously-
top 25.
I mean, we all go for the
Obviously,
Tigers. I
yeah.
go for the Niners. You guys are
App State.
App State.
Yeah.
So.
So,
All
But
right, cool.
we're going for like
a top
a
25.
top 25 team.
Cool. And I think the Hills will be top 25, but we'll pick a different.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to make it fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, all right.
We're going to that place, y'all.
Everybody
Everybody knows what it is. So it's time.
Boom, boom.
It's time for the crack zone,
It's time
baby.
for the crack zone, baby.
Get in that zone.
We really need to make like a crack zone song.
we need to do that. Y'all need
I
to
thought it was
work on
Shama
that.
Ding Dong.
We need to.
Oh, I mean, that was like a trial.
we need to work on that. A drinking song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Give us some
I'm gonna
suggestions
need
as
a
we say each
whiskey
week.
glass. Oh,
All right, so I had the crack zone this week.
I like this can.
And we were trying to do. I was going to say something a little different. And this is from a brewery I got to be honest, I wasn't aware of. Middle James Brewing, which is in Pineville, North Carolina.
So is this a Willy Wonka reference here?
What's that?
Yeah.
You're turning violet.
It's a Willy Wonka.
Yeah. And if you look at the bottom, it says blueberry wheat ale.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I
want it now.
I want
So
it now.
basically,
I like
the
this.
label's got a blueberry on it. It's pretty cool, man.
What's the old alcohol content of this thing?
I think it's 4.9. Is that correct?
I
4.9.
can't find it. 4.9. Yep.
4.9. That would be my UNC Charlotte 49ers.
Oh, yeah.
4.9. So, guys,
Nice
again,
shout
this
out.
is a blueberry wheat ale. And I got to be honest with you guys, I like blueberries. Big time. On my waffles, too.
Damn right.
So, here we go.
Do you?
3, 2, 1. Crack zone.
Sniff taste.
The snozberries taste like snozberries.
I'm freaking out, man.
Wow.
No, I mean, different.
That's different. That's for sure.
It's definitely different.
Yeah, you got that. You nailed that one right in there, buddy. It was different. Gotta get a couple tastes in there.
Yeah. Should we have shook it up?
Maybe.
All right, so I go last.
You will go last.
Is that correct?
Yeah, Tech Guy's supposed to go first, but do we need to give him more beer?
Were we gonna not let him drink this
I
week?
don't know, that's what I was thinking.
If you hear some giggling,
It's just our local fan.
Why are you pointing?
No,
at me?
no, you always go first.
Yeah.
always.
I'm not
Well,
going
Silent
first.
Manager does, but they are not present right now.
That is correct.
Now see, that was my reactions.
I will say this before I give my rating. I've had some blueberry beers, actually beers with blueberries in them,
Oh, really?
and it's really good.
That's how I do my moonshine, man. You put
yeah.
some moonshine.
Oh,
dude,
absolutely.
You put some blueberries at the bottom of it, and then you start
Dude, you
eating
ever,
them.
you ever had peach?
Yes,
Ho, ho, ho.
I'm telling you, man.
I think this is an
right.
episode.
Yeah,
Give it to us, that guy.
All right, Tech Guy, what you got, big guy? Okay.
got
Well,
four.
Tech Guy likes it. Okay.
Four banger. Four barrel.
Here we go.
You go ahead.
And again, the rating system 1 to 5.
1 to 5. 1 is the worst thing ever. 5 is from the heavens.
I'm gonna go more in depth than Tech Guy did.
Sure.
Right there.
Sure.
I like this beer.
But we know what your rating system is. I mean, you have that. I could drink it again. What is
Yeah.
it? I can drink how many of these?
If I can drink more than one, it's a good beer. I don't know if I could drink more than 2,
Right,
honestly,
right.
just because of the sweetness of it.
Right. But it's not.
But
It's not overpowering.
It's not overpowering.
Yeah.
But when it says like blueberry,
Mhm.
I'm getting blueberry.
Yeah, I'm getting blueberry.
And it's good. It's not like a artificial like, oh my god.
right.
It's not like drinking like a strawberry something and
Right,
it's like
right.
overpowering.
Or like a grape soda or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not like.
like but this is like really good.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give it a 4.
4 2?
Yeah.
All right. So, my first initial reaction was, like, I don't know
which
if
is
I like
why
it.
we keep.
But that's why I've been drinking. I've had 2 or 3 Bud Lights before that. I mean 40. Sorry.
Yeah.
But I didn't smell blueberry when I first did my sniff
I
taste.
didn't either.
This is like my 4th sip.
I don't know if I smell the blueberry. Like maybe just like
I don't smell it.
like a little.
No, I don't smell it.
But you definitely taste it.
Yeah. Based off, I don't know if I can drink more.
I'm
one
saying
of those.
2. I'm saying 2.
I don't know if I can drink more than one.
Okay.
Does that mean it's bad for me? No, I just
No,
feel like
no.
that's enough taste for me.
Right.
I'm gonna go 3.5.
Okay. Cool. Fair. I think that's fair.
That's still solid.
Oh, absolutely. I'm more in line with what Justin said. I think I'm gonna go between you two guys. 375.
Oh, you dick.
375.
He always does that.
I did that just did you hear that what he called me?
Yeah, dick.
This is Middle James Brewing.
Richard Smith. Yeah, man, and I'm gonna tell you another reason that I chose this is because, we've went national with the Stone Cold beers.
Mhm.
We are local and we try to support local. So when I was looking around, I had never heard of this brewery.
I never heard of that. No.
Yeah.
I think the one you guys had 2 weeks ago, I'd never heard of.
Oh, the Devil's Logic.
Yeah, I'd never heard. That was Charlotte, right?
Yeah.
I had never heard of them. So we try to stay local if we can. When I saw this, I was like, yeah, let's support the local.
It reminds me of a blueberry muffin.
Which
For
I
some reason.
love.
Yeah.
Which I told y'all when I was in Austin, Starbucks ran out of blueberry muffin, which I already
Bunch of
tasted,
bastards.
and I was pissed. So I like blueberry, so I went with this. I say 375. I agree with you. When we first took a drink,
Yeah.
I think we all three were kind of like,
What?
but as I kept drinking, taking sips, I could definitely taste the blueberry.
Now,
Yep.
see, that's not me saying that I could drink 2 back to back.
No. But you could,
Because I feel like it is sweet.
but could
Well,
you
yeah.
drink this again?
Like, if I had one of these and went to something else and, like,
Maybe went back to it.
yeah, maybe went
Yeah.
back to it, I could do that. 2 back to back would be a little, like, you'd be like,
Right.
oh, it's kind of heavy on my stomach,
Little
kind of a
bit.
little
Well,
sweet.
And
like,
that's the wheat too.
Yeah.
Wheat's heavy.
Oh,
Yeah.
wheats are heavy, yeah.
So, and I love wheat beers.
Me too. And
I love
and that
wheat
was
beers.
another reason I knew you did.
Yeah.
And I do too. So, I mean, I think I agree with what you said, Justin. I could definitely drink this again. But yeah, I don't think I could sit around and drink it all night.
You couldn't drink a 4-pack.
No.
I don't think I'd sit there and drink a 4-pack. It's like you drink one, maybe a couple days later
Hey.
you drink the other one.
yeah.
We split it with friends.
Yep. And that did give us, I know we're missing Silent Manager, but that gives us a 3.81 out of 5.
That's not
Still
bad.
solid.
Which is
That's
real good.
Pretty solid.
And so, and again, we are not the beer gods.
No.
So please go out and try your Turning Violet Blueberry Wheat Ale by Miller James Brewing, or any beers by Miller James Brewing.
Yeah.
If you've never heard of them, they're in Pineville,
Yep.
South Carolina. So please check them out.
Go check
And any beers that we feature on this podcast, please check out. Like, everybody has different palates, so you may
Sure.
love it. We may hate it. You may hate it. We may love it. So just check them out.
Yep.
That's all we can ask of you.
So-
and please give us suggestions.
Yes, please.
Man, we did that live tonight.
Give
We
us
got-
suggestions.
yeah.
Like maybe there's a beer that you freaking love and we haven't tried, and you're like, you sons of guns.
Yeah, like, how have you not tried
Y'all
this
need
beer?
to drink this beer.
Yeah.
And you're gonna love it, or hate it, whatever you want to do.
Cool. Make sure you crack in the shower too.
Yes.
Steve.
I mean, I'm telling y'all.
Hey, you sent us a picture,
Cool.
and it was nice.
Yes.
Very
Nice.
Nice.
All right, so get on or off my lawn.
Well, I've got one.
Okay.
Well,
On.
I've got two. I've got no ons. I'm a
so
grumpy
you're
son.
so
of a
you're
gun.
you're pissed this week.
Yeah, he's
well,
pissed
I
off.
wasn't really pissy until I got here, I guess.
And then
So-
he figured everything out. and was like,
You see the influence. You see the influence I have on
Yeah,
this
that's what
guy.
I'm saying. This old,
The grumpy ass old man.
the grumpy ass.
we walked out and saw you.
Well,
was
you
like,
know what? Actually, I just thought about this because you said something about older guy. I do have a gun on my lawn.
Okay.
Now that I just thought about it.
Okay. Cool.
So I will say this. I don't know if you've ever noticed this guy. I don't know what way you go home from work. There's a guy in Cornelius. There's an old guy that sits on his front porch. He waves at people at traffic.
Dude, and it's funny you've said that because I'm 29 now.
Yeah.
And that dude has been sitting on that porch since I was like 10.
For years. If you go down, what was it, 115?
Mhm.
Go down and you're going through Cornelius.
Yeah.
There's an older guy. It's right there. It's right there at Catawba.
Oh yeah.
where
Yeah.
the
I know
cash
yet.
ins.
I know yet.
There's a little house right there. If you're going back towards Davidson on the right,
Oh,
he's an older guy that sits in his rocking chair and he just waves at people. That's
Yep.
all. That's all he does.
2 questions.
Yeah.
Is he whittling?
Is he what?
Whittling?
No, I can't tell what he's doing in between traffic.
And did you wave back at him?
Yes,
I
of
used to
course.
wave to him
That is so
every
cool.
time.
So cool.
I used to wave to him every time.
And in this day and age, is all we hear is the darkness and the
Yeah.
terrible stuff and people hating people and
No, man, that's cool,
people killing
man.
people.
Very cool.
That's something you need to see in life because
Yeah.
he doesn't have to sit there and do that, but he just sits there and just waves at people. He's smiling,
Yep.
and he could be whittling. I don't know what he's doing in between where cars are coming.
Yeah.
It's constant flow of cars,
But I
he
bet
just
he.
sits there and
But
waves.
you know what? I bet he's happy.
Yeah,
But that's
big old
crazy.
smile on his face.
That's crazy you say that because that dude has been there for at least 15 years.
Oh yeah, yeah.
At least.
Maybe we should stop and give him a CSR bracelet.
We should. We
Seriously,
should.
I'm.
Because it's right behind the barley
Yeah,
market where
yeah.
where you went and got
Where-
the
yeah. I know exactly
He's
what
right.
you're
He's
talking
right in front of the barley market.
Very cool.
So
Nice, great. That's a good
Cornelius
get on my lawn.
Greeter. Thanks, buddy. We
Cool.
love you, man.
Very cool, man.
Everybody notices it. Now let's get pissy.
That's a hang on. That's a guy that you just want to walk up
Yeah.
and talk to.
Yeah, and
I'm
I
sure he
bet
has
you
some
he
stories.
And I'm
knows.
sure he's got
And
hella
that-
stories.
You talking about knowledge?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just probably wisdom out the
Yep.
butt.
Yep. So cool.
All right. Go ahead and hit your offs.
My offs are. It's pretty quick. which is going to go into
One of mine.
what we're going to talk about, what I have going on this week. Look, I'm going to say this, man. I get everybody's got to get paid. I get it. I get it. I've got great credit, guys. I worked on that shit for a long time. But I'm going to have a procedure done later this week, and I went into the doctor's office the other day. And, guys, this is a pre-surgery visit, okay? And I felt like I was getting shook down, and I was about to like a loan shark.
Yeah.
I walk in, they sit me straight down, and then the first thing they say to me is, you owe this because of your deductible. How are you going to pay today? And I'm like, really? I just walked in the door, and you're on my ass about paying?
Yeah.
And that's probably because of deadbeat SOBs who don't pay.
Right.
So I kind of felt like I was getting hassled.
They have to be on the offensive.
Absolutely. But
because of people before you.
I felt a little
Attacked.
harassed,
A little attacked.
to be honest with you. You're going to get your damn money, I promise. But yeah, that was it. And I know that we got some listeners who work in the medical field, and they're probably going to say that very thing. Well, Doug, you know, there's people who don't pay, and we have to chase them down and all that. Okay, but I'm not that guy.
You're not that guy, pal.
Also,
I'm not that guy.
this is the one that really got me today.
Oh, let's get it.
This was today. On
Your
the
face
way,
is red.
I had to go to the eye doctor this morning because what I got coming up. I had to get that knocked out. Okay, so this is what I see going down New 16, 55, 65, 70 miles an hour. You know how people fly down through there. They don't go to speed limit. I see a dude, pickup truck dude. He's in a Dodge Ram.
Well, there's your. No, all right, say no more.
He's in a Dodge Ram. And he has 2 dogs in the bed of his truck
Oh.
going 55 to 70 miles an hour, and they're not leased in. They're not in. He doesn't have them tied down.
All right.
Is that legal?
It shouldn't be.
Yeah, it really should.
We're not in the country riding down the country road.
Yeah, it's not like you're going 25 miles an hour down a dirt road.
I felt sorry for the 2 dogs, man.
Because
I mean,
you got to think, for one, they're probably getting thrown around the bed.
what if he slams on the brakes?
Yep.
Or what if he and they jump out in traffic and get hit?
Or what if they just jump out?
Exactly.
And they see a bird, they're like, you know?
So white Dodge Ram truck pickup guy. This morning on 16, you're an ass.
And you know what? I'm just going to say this about Dodge Rams people. I'm just not big fans.
neither am I.
I've never met someone that's...
Because I drive a Silverado.
Well, I'm a Ford guy. So,
but I couldn't believe this when I saw this, man.
yeah. No offense, Ram drivers. I'm sure there's some of you that are
And
good
I'm
out
not
there.
trying to get on some, cruelty to animals. I'm not.
Right.
But man, I felt sorry for the 2 dogs,
Yeah,
man.
why couldn't they ride inside the cab?
Exactly. That was my whole thing.
I mean, come on. I'm sure you got dog hair all over you anyways.
So that pissed me off. And going forward, I just wanted to give a quick update. Shopping cart shitheads continue to piss me off. And this is what my new acronym for these guys. They are LPOSs.
Lazy pieces.
Lazy pieces of shit.
Okay, nice.
Was driving the other
Lopes.
day, and I took a picture at
Lopes.
Quick on that one.
a Harris Teeter, and there were it was
Lapos.
an obstacle course.
Lapos.
There were freaking carts everywhere.
That's Hispanic.
Lapos.
So
Lapos.
so my crusade, I think it's working, but I think there's a patrol out there, and they say there's Doug. Pull them out of the carousel. Pull them out.
I'm gonna tell you right now, that's a continuous battle for you.
It's
man.
killing me, man. It's
And
killing me.
we're right behind you, man. But
So-
you're a lot more passionate than
So
we
there it is,
Yeah.
and
'Cause
I don't have any ons this week.
So you're pissy.
I guess I'm just pissed. So it is what it is.
All right, real quick, I got two offs. We've already alluded to one. My other one, I'm going back to one of the ones you had a couple episodes ago. Social awareness. I was leaving work, and I'm not gonna say where, whatever.
we don't get
but based on the parking lot, there's a truck parked where I couldn't see the road going forward.
Sure.
And as I'm making a turn, there's a whole group of people just standing there. Like 15 people. Where I obviously, if I kept, because what has kept going, if I would have been on my phone or texting,
You would've just speed bumps.
sneezed,
Instant
I would've
speed
been-
bumps, right?
Yeah, exactly. It would have sounded like what is the things that's supposed to wake you up if you like? On
Oh, the
interstate?
things on the side of the road.
Yeah,
yeah.
It would sound like that because I would have mowed people down. Like, why are y'all standing in the middle of the road talking? Get on the sidewalk.
And they probably turned around and looked at you
Oh, they
like
were-
what?
yeah, like
yeah, they're like,
I should start blaring my horn.
Like
Like,
what?
get out of the way. You're
What,
in
dude?
the middle of the road.
Drive around.
Well, if you're gonna stand there, move the freaking truck that's blocking the other half of the damn road.
So again, social awareness,
Like, Jesus,
which
you're-
is we've talked about.
You
It's the soccer moms in the grocery
It
store
kills
that are
me, man.
blocking the fucking freaking.
So Steven, if you're one of those guys or gals,
get off my lawn.
get the hell out of the way.
Yeah. And then the other one I had, which we alluded to a bunch of times during the Hornets topic or segment, is MJ. And
And we talked about this last
I'm
week.
gonna tell you what right now. Utmost respect.
On the
Utmost
court,
respect.
on
guy.
the court.
Yes. On the court, fantastic, amazing, one of the greatest players ever. As an owner, where would you guys rank him right now, ownership wise,
Not very good.
in the league?
Not very good.
There's 30 teams. Where do you rank him?
Not very good.
28th.
That sounds good.
No.
He's in the bottom tier, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I mean, he was out there fishing.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand the whole Kenny thing. Really kind of threw him for a loop because he
Sure.
thought he had his coach.
Sure.
So I understand.
Sure.
Completely understand. You thought you had your guy,
Yeah.
and you didn't.
Yeah.
Right. Kenny threw him for a loop. But, like, dude, come on. Like, the whole Duke thing. When you're talking about him not drafting 2 Duke players,
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
No, it
you
shouldn't matter.
as an owner shouldn't give a flying crap
Yeah.
where they went to college.
Right.
It doesn't matter.
You should care if they will impact the team that you own and make you win win a playoff game, have a winning record multiple years in a row.
Yeah.
That's what you worry about.
Yep.
We are the bottom tier of the NBA as a franchise as a whole. Not last year, but as a whole. We're one of those teams like, it's the Hornets.
Right.
So, like, do something about it. Where's that competitive edge that we saw in The Last Dance and all the years he's played? Or that, what's the meme? And that pissed me off, or what is it?
Oh, and that I took it personally.
I took it personally.
And you were all over it, dude.
Like, take it personally. Your franchise is a laughingstock of the NBA.
Steven is all over it because I have been on record with anybody that knows me. I'm a Jordan guy.
Yeah.
I am. He's a Carolina guy. He was the GOAT. Most people think he's the GOAT. Some people will argue otherwise, but most people say GOAT. I thought when he bought a franchise, he was going to be the same way, that competitiveness that nobody can match
Right.
as an owner. And he's been the opposite. It's
Where-
like he don't
it's
care.
different.
It's last.
I feel like it's different.
Yeah, but you feel like he. All right, so like we're about. I mean, I get we're a small market. I understand it completely, but like, be willing to shell out some contracts. Now, shell out the contracts to the right people.
Yeah.
Don't be giving contracts left and right to people like Nick
Right.
Batum. I think Nick Batum was the one that got me the most. Gordon Hayward, not so much. I understand hasn't panned out now, but he was one of the top, 20 players in the NBA.
Yeah.
When we gave him the contract.
Right.
But look at the Warriors right now. Pay the luxury tax.
Yeah.
You are a multi-billionaire.
He is a world figure. He's
Like,
a
bro, you-
billionaire.
You could pay that like what, $1 million
I mean, look
in
at
luxury
the,
tax.
Look at the shoes.
Yes.
I mean, are you kidding me?
No,
So-
he is like what we were talking about that one episode. You go halfway across the world,
Yeah.
and you're gonna find somebody with a New York hat and Jordans.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So it just
So
it
agree
just
with you, Steven.
It just boils my blood sometimes.
I agree with you.
So
All right, cool.
That's it.
You got none this week.
Yeah, I don't get pissed, and I
So
don't get.
so he's even kiltered
Yeah.
this week.
I'm always even killed.
Just lay
Yeah,
back,
it-
man.
it
What if I
doesn't-
had like 2, maybe 3?
When he finally gets a get off my lawn, man, I want it to be like,
well, he's had a couple.
but I want
Yeah.
it to be like, it's gonna be. We're gonna have to hold him down.
Yeah.
You know
Oh,
what I mean?
yeah.
Hold him back.
Oh no, I gotta. Well,
You had something, did you not?
it's not real.
You said you had something pre-show.
Oh, did I?
I thought you did.
Yeah. If it comes back.
Well, no, I thought you had something written down. I thought you said you had like a
Or did
get
it
off
just come to you?
Oh no.
or did you just think about it when we were just talking?
Yeah, I gotta get off my lawn for myself.
Oh, okay.
I'm pissed at myself. I'm throwing myself off my lawn.
Damn, who owns your lawn?
Damn.
Yeah, just throw me off. I don't. Y'all two get me and just toss me.
So me and you get to do donuts on his lawn.
Yeah.
Guys,
Cool.
the Backstreet Boys were in town,
Oh,
And we
yeah,
didn't
they
go.
were.
And we didn't go.
and we didn't go.
I would have went.
Yep.
I would have went.
I'm pissed.
I would have went. Where were they at?
I'm pissed.
Uh,
in Charlotte.
They made him at PNC.
I did not know.
Yeah, they were in town. I
Yeah.
saw that too.
I'm gonna be honest with you. And anybody out there hating, I would have went.
I would have won too.
Oh,
I'm cool with that.
I would have
went.
been front row.
I would have went.
Yeah. Crowd
Ba-
surfing.
backstage passes.
Yeah.
I want it that way. Tell
me why
ain't nothing but sweet. And you can get that on CD,
Yeah.
digital.
VHS.
We don't own the rights.
That's so cool. But it's a tribute.
Yeah, it is.
So cool. All right, question. So
Well,
we're
we
going
ha-
to go with the one from live?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
So Steve did
All right.
shout this out with the Go Live,
All right.
and he said the favorite WWE personality.
WWE.
So, but we're
Correct.
but what we're gonna do, we're gonna take a little spin off it, and I love the question.
Sure.
Is we're gonna put maybe your favorite all time wrestler, maybe a wrestler that you just really connected to the most.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
We can maybe make it a. We'll just make it favorite. I'll
Sure.
say we can make it two-part. Who
Sure.
did you hate the most? Who did you like the stuff
Sure.
like that. But we'll just do that.
Okay.
So we'll do your favorite wrestler.
And I go way back. I mean, because I've watched wrestling for years. Now, I have to be honest with you guys. I don't watch it now.
No, I haven't watched it. In
I
probably 10
really
years.
don't. I'm going to be honest
At
with
least
y'all.
10 years.
But at one point, I mean, back in the day, man, I watched it religiously, recorded it, everything.
Yeah.
I mean, this is easy for a lot of people. I've just always been a Flair guy. The way he's on, his mic skills, his in-ring skills. I don't care. The guy's 75 and he's lost his mind now. But back in the day, if you go on YouTube and you just search his promos, just his promos, he's a trendsetter, man. And the rappers, they love it. They love the stuff he talked about. He dressed in suits, that kind of thing. I've always been a Flair guy. I will say the Four Horsemen thing was so cool back in the day. There was just they ran it.
It was Ric
The
Flair's-
original was Ole and Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard, and Flair.
Oh, okay. Because
And I mean-
I do remember seeing like Steve Nash. Oh, it's not Steve Nash. Kevin Nash. Wasn't it Kevin Nash?
They were in WO.
Oh, they were in the
Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, all those guys.
Oh, okay.
The original Horsemen, it was Ole, Arn Anderson. Actually, yeah, Arn Anderson, Ole Anderson, Flair, and Tully Blanchard.
Okay.
James J. Dillon was the manager, but there's been some different incarnations of the Four
They've
Horsemen.
kind of brought it back with different people.
You're going
in
to bring
it.
somebody up in a
Yeah.
minute who was a member of the Four
Right.
Horsemen. Lex Luger, a bunch of them. Barry Windham, Sting was actually in the Four Horsemen at one point. But now, I mean, Flair's my guy. Now, to piggyback off what Steve said, if I go WWE/F personality, who's my favorite? Because Flair went there, but he flirted back and forth.
Right.
I'm going to be honest with y'all, man. There were a lot I liked. I did. But, dude, Stone Cold, that whole gimmick
Yeah.
How
was
can you
just
not?
badass. And the Attitude Era was crazy.
Because I mean, he didn't start off that way.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't. And he struggled. He was
Yeah.
stunning Steve Austin. He was part of the Hollywood Blondes with Brian
Yeah.
Pillman. Rest in peace. You can see, I can do this wrestling thing.
Yeah.
But, yeah, if you go WWE strictly,
Yeah.
it would be Stone Cold and, The Rock. I mean, my God, Rock, he was
Right.
crazy.
Yeah.
But Flair, Stone Cold, those two were probably my faves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Justin, you want to hit it, or you want me to go?
Yeah, you go.
All right. Well, this one, I don't want people to get the wrong impression when I do say this one, because there was a lot of tragedy with this guy.
But we're going to talk about him
Strictly
as
as
a
a
wrestler and his character.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm talking about his wrestling character.
Yes.
And I love this pick.
I love Chris Benoit.
Yep.
Yeah.
We actually, it's funny that we brought this up because we actually hired a guy at our job, potentially. His last name it was pretty close to Benoit.
Oh, cool.
And now me and my manager were like, Benoit?
Cool.
Chris Benoit?
Very cool.
But, I mean, just loved watching him wrestle. I never was really big into guys that had submissions as like their signature or their style or
And
their
what was it, Steve?
finisher.
Yeah.
And the Crippler's Crossface.
Man, the Crippler, that was his nickname.
So, I mean, just a song, too, that...
Solid.
I would just get...
Solid in-ring performer.
It was just great. I mean, he seemed just badass.
Yep.
Just walked in. He was just the badass. That's just how it is.
I love that because not a lot of people are going to pick that because
Yeah.
they're going to take him for granted.
Yes. I mean, did I like using him when I played the WWE games
Oh, yeah.
back in the day? No, I didn't because it was a submission guy.
Yeah.
I wanted the guy that was slamming somebody or
Right.
doing a
Throwing
You
crazy.
want the high flyer guy.
Yeah, exactly. And another guy I just thought of that I really liked too, and his name just escaped me now. I just had it when I was
Tell me
when we were
what
just
you got.
talking.
Give me the gimmick.
He's really big into ECW.
Oh God, Sandman.
No. Oh my God, what is his freaking name? He had long hair, long ponytail. No. Yes, Rob Van Dam.
Rob Van Dam.
Rob Van Dam, yes.
Oh, RVD?
Yeah,
Man.
RVD.
Damn.
I just
yeah.
thought about him when I was thinking about Chris
Yeah,
Benoit.
he was good, man.
Yes,
RVD?
RVD.
He
That
was
dude-
Thank you.
He was the guy you're talking about. He was the flipper. He
Yes.
jumped off the.
Yep.
No.
And one of the things that he did, I loved. He would jump off the top rope and he would do the splash.
Yep.
And then he would act like he got hurt.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Go YouTube that.
Yeah.
He would do it every time.
Dude, I swear to God, he was Jean-Claude Van Damme's brother.
Yes.
Yeah.
They were exactly like they look exactly.
They do
alike.
look like.
By the way, this was Steve's idea.
Yes.
We could do a whole podcast.
Yes.
on
Oh,
this,
yeah.
man. Steve, outstanding.
And shout out to Tech Guy for because he got me
Yeah,
right there.
good job. Good
he
job.
got me. I was like,
Oh, he's
yeah.
a wrestler.
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, me too, man.
So cool.
And ECW was the
He's
shit.
badass.
Was the shit.
Badass. All right, what you got?
You good?
Yep.
All right. Well, obviously, I think me and Steven, he didn't mention it, but the Hardy Brothers.
I did that for a reason. I knew you were gonna bring him up.
Cameron, North Carolina's Hardy
Yeah.
Boys.
Yep.
They were always one of my favorites
Yeah.
to watch. Honestly, my favorite growing up, I can remember sitting on the chair with my dad watching wrestling, was Sting.
Yeah.
His entrance, like the baseball bat, like everything,
he,
the
wa-
makeup.
he was the one too that like everything went black.
Yeah.
And he would just
Yeah.
appear.
Yeah.
So
Right.
did you like colorful Venice Beach Sting or the Crow Sting?
The Crow Sting.
Yeah. So, and Google that.
The
Yeah.
black leather jacket.
Google,
Yeah.
Google that because Sting started out as like a colorful, the beach guy.
Oh really?
No,
Yeah.
I wanted.
He
the
was like a
Sting-
surfer dude.
No
And
shit.
then-
I wanted the
then the
Sting that
Crow.
showed up and like
And-
scared people.
Well, then he
Yeah.
went to the Crow gimmick,
Yeah.
and that was pretty
Yeah.
badass.
Yeah.
It was.
But probably my favorite ever is Shawn Michaels.
Oh, good one.
Did
I
I tell
love
you,
some Shawn Michaels, too.
HBK,
Yeah.
so charismatic.
I mean,
Sweet Chin Music.
dude, the most badass finisher. A
Yeah.
kick to the fucking chin.
Dude, it is. I mean, I sent you. Remember when I sent you that text the other day? I was
Yep.
like, "This is what I want to do to shopping cart people."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Sweet
then
Chin Music's the shit, man.
Him and Triple H was just
Oh,
dirty.
and
man.
and
DX.
Triple H was another favorite of mine.
Triple H was badass, dude.
His entrance, some of his entrances, man. The
Yeah.
game, holy
Yeah.
crap,
Yeah.
loved it. Loved
This
it.
was it. The Cerebral Assassin.
Yeah, Cerebral Assassin, the King.
Yeah.
I think King of Kings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved it. And he was part of DX, which we
Yeah.
all talked about.
Oh, yeah.
DX was pretty damn
That
cool, which was
badass.
Shawn Michaels.
Yep.
And I'm gonna tell you one heel I really like too, and I think he's just his finish is the best. Randy Orton,
Oh,
RKO,
Dude.
out of nowhere. Like,
Yep.
come on,
Dude, everybody does that.
Randy
RKO out of
Orton.
nowhere.
Randy Orton's the Viper baby.
the dude's a beast.
Yes.
man.
Yeah.
Yes.
That dude is an animal.
So I mean, again, we could go all night
Dude,
with this show.
I mean,
Yeah,
we're
and-
missing Undertaker, Kane.
Oh,
all
yeah.
these
Look,
dudes. Like,
now I will tell you guys this, and this is something. This kind of tell you because if you look at the different eras of, I guess, of wrestling, the WWE/F was more. Vince liked to create characters.
yes.
And I will give Flair this, and he's probably right. Flair said of all the characters that were ever created, he thought that the Undertaker gimmick was the best.
Oh yeah, hands down.
When you hear that bell,
Yeah.
I mean, dude,
Oh, yeah.
you get like chills.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
So I thought that was pretty cool for Flair, who's I mean, a legend, to say that.
The only thing I wish they would have kept was his WrestleMania streak. Like why did
They
he have
found-
to?
yeah.
Why they have to lose?
I
Why
did
did
too.
why did he have to lose?
Did you guys like it when he went to the biker Undertaker?
Oh, when he had the bandana on.
I like the dead man. I like the dead
that.
man gimmick, man.
That's how I like
the
it.
dead
too.
man gimmick. That's the
Yeah.
Undertaker.
Yeah, but why did just let the guy keep the freaking?
I
streak?
agree. But who is Mr. WrestleMania? Shawn Michaels.
Michaels. Yep.
So, like, nowadays,
I couldn't even tell you.
who, I mean, like, you know, you got.
I don't know, Justin.
I-
I don't
I-
watch it anymore.
I mean, I play some of the games. I mean, I don't watch it, so I don't know who even the
you
heel
know who I'm
is,
still
who the
hanging on.
villain-
I'll tell you who I'm still hanging on to, and we talked about it. Chris Jericho,
Just Jericho's good.
because he's still there. He's with the AEW. I mean,
That dude freaks me out now, man.
Jericho. I love Jericho, man. And I'm gonna tell you, if
I
you,
like AJ Styles.
I was
Styles is
I
good.
was just about to bring
let me
him
tell you
up.
something,
The
man.
phenomenal AJ
Yeah.
Styles.
Styles is a hell of an in.
Yeah.
He can perform.
And he was on what was the other one? TNA.
Yeah,
For a long
oh yeah,
time,
yeah.
And TNA was badass. TNA was ECW on steroids.
Yeah. One of the best, I think, debuts.
Mm.
I'm talking about debuts in a company
Yes.
was Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
If you'll go Google The Rock's in the ring. He's doing his promo. It was the whole Y2J thing,
Yeah.
and he finally debuted.
Yeah.
And it was like classic. Go YouTube
Well,
that.
AJ Styles, man, people were
It
hyped
was
when
crazy,
he came to
man.
WWE.
Yeah, it was. It
because
was a
he
big
did a
sign.
lot of stuff in Japan.
Yep.
Then he got into TNA, and then when he finally got into the WWE, I mean, he was
Yep.
older. People were flipping
I'm telling you, man,
shit.
they lost their minds.
Yeah, people were
Um,
flipping shit.
Well, it was him. It was him. Who was the? Who was like his rival dude? Like the little shorter, fat guy. Kevin. Was it Kevin?
Oh my God,
Kevin something.
You're right. Kevin.
Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens.
Owens. That's it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Who
But
was,
yeah.
who was the creepy motherfuckers with the with the lanterns?
Oh, you talking about our guy?
the Wyatt brothers.
The
Yeah,
Wyatt.
the Wyatt brothers.
Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
Bray Wyatt,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was a pretty cool entrance too.
Yeah.
That was.
Well, did
pretty
They
cool.
were creepy, dude.
I'm pretty sure the bigger one, he lost. He got like built.
Yeah.
like he lost
Yeah.
a lot of weight.
I
Oh,
agree.
did he?
I agree
Yeah.
with Justin. That was a creepy entrance,
No.
but it was cool.
No, the Boogeyman.
The Boogeyman
oh,
was the
Boogeyman was
creepiest guy.
Boogeyman was crazy.
It was the
Worms
Boogeyman.
and shit.
He's like
Yeah.
shaking and shit. He had the worms. Yeah, fuck the
I'll
Boogeyman,
tell y'all
dude.
another I think underrated performer was Edge,
Yes,
Edge. Yeah.
Yes, he
the
was.
rated R
Rated
superstar.
Yeah,
Edge
was it him and Lita?
yeah,
think they had
yep,
Lita.
yep.
Yeah.
And Christian
Yeah,
was his
his
tag
brother,
team
yeah.
guy. I think very underrated.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
underrated. But we The Rock. I mean, we could go on, guys.
Oh yeah.
All right, I don't know how long we want to keep the discussion going.
I mean, we could probably do a whole podcast.
yeah, we
of
could.
this.
Who was the best tag team in your guys' eyes?
Oh, okay. That's a good one.
And I'm talking about now people that just tag teamed up for like one or two.
No. A tag team. Like the Road Warriors,
The
Yes.
Dudley Boys.
the Rock and Roll Express, Midnight Express, Dudley Boys.
The Dudley Boys.
I mean DX.
Yeah,
DX.
yeah.
DX
The
was
Heart,
really
the
good.
Heart Foundation.
Yeah, the Heart
I
Foundation.
mean the Hardy bro. Like
Hardy Boy. Yeah, Hardy
Boys.
Boys. You said Dudley's right? God, that is.
I was going with either Hardy Boys. It's Hardy Boys, right? That was their
That's
name.
right. Yeah.
And the Dudley Brothers.
the Dudley brothers was like, was Booker T with them like for?
Mm-mm.
No,
I thought the Dudley Boys or the Dudley brother or whatever.
Booker T was with Harlem Heat. I remember, and Booker T was good.
He's very underrated.
Yeah,
But
Booker
you
T
guys
was good.
remember guys when Stone Cold beat his ass in the grocery store?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I actually-
dude.
Steven, I actually saw that on Twitter the other day.
Were you shopping in that
They,
grocery
they,
store?
they posted that. Somebody it was like Today in Wrestling.
Yeah.
And they posted that.
yeah.
Man, that was he even went through the scanner. It was classic,
Kid,
man.
scan this jackass.
Yeah, it was so funny, man. That's like when Stone Cold beat up McMahon in the hospital.
Yeah.
You seen that one?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God, it's classic.
We
So again,
we
guys,
could continue.
we could
Oh,
do a
the-
whole.
yeah.
Eddie
I tell you
Guerrero.
what, we may have
Like-
to do a wrestling.
You know what though?
episode.
That's a perfect thing to have in the summer. When
Oh.
this the dog days of
we
summer.
may have to do that.
because you have SummerSlam,
Yeah.
WrestleMania's in the summer.
Oh yeah.
Like we could do WWE.
Oh, we're
I'm
definitely- we're
I'm
doing
so glad Steve brought it up.
Steve,
Thank
man,
you, bud.
Yeah.
again, a huge friend of the show.
Fucking dude, he's part of the team.
I said he was an
Yeah.
associate member.
Yes, he's part of the team.
Appreciate you, Steve, man. You see, we went way off script here.
Dude, WWE great. But
Very good.
We could talk about some WWE now.
All right, cool. All right,
I
so
might have to start watching some damn
I
wrestling.
know,
So-
dude. I've actually been thinking about it. Well, so friggin' Sarah's got me watching the Miz show.
oh, and
It's
the
like
Miz was good,
yeah,
man.
There's like Miz and Maurice, which
Really?
I'm awesome.
The Miz. I love the Miz.
I can't stand the Miz.
But
See,
watching the show, I've actually started liking him a lot more now.
I like the Miz.
The dude's hilarious.
I like the guy.
Oh, I don't
And-
doubt he's hilarious.
and his
He's
wife
just
is.
mhm.
But sorry, Sarah, don't listen to that time of that.
We're
But,
gonna edit that out. Huh?
Yeah, no, but she had me watching that. I'm like, damn, I really didn't like the Miz. But
I li-
watching the show,
I'm gonna
the
be
dude's
honest, man.
the dude's fun.
I like the guy. I
And
always have.
he started off on MTV.
Yeah,
he was
won,
on the-
he won the wrestling thing.
He was on that, and
It's
he's
like
he was on the challenge.
Yeah.
He was part of
Yeah.
one of the original challenges,
Yeah.
like the Road Rules Challenge, whatever.
Right. Yeah.
Which is something cool y'all should watch too. Like I never thought I'd watch the challenge or
Yeah.
any of these shows
Yeah.
like that. They're pretty interesting to watch.
All right, cool. Wrestling, hey, great topic, man.
Yeah.
Very good. Major League Baseball. You want me to go first? Y'all want to go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is going to be controversial. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you that. My Cards are nice. My Cards are 41-34, one game back from the Brewers. We just cannot. We're either tying or not. We're on a one-game losing streak. We lost 2 out of 3 to the Cubs this weekend at home to the sorry-ass Cubs, which our pitching is shit. Just going to tell y'all right now. Our pitching is shit.
Yeah.
5 Flaherty got hurt again this weekend. I don't know what's going on with him. He's our ace. He's hurt. I don't know what's going on with him.
Didn't he just come back though?
And he got hurt again.
Damn.
So I don't know what's going on with him.
It's an injury bug, possibly. You know.
So leading the team in hitting is Goldschmidt, who's playing out of his mind.
Yep.
337. He's got 18 home runs, 62 RBIs, all leading the team. Flaherty and Harrison Bader both on the IL this week. We got a 3-game series starting with Miami tonight. We were up 5-0 last time I saw. And this is where I'm talking a little trash to you two.
Hey.
We open a 4-game series in Atlanta starting on July 4th next week.
Yep.
And you know what that means? That means a whole lot of damn bad news for the damn Braves.
Shit.
What's the bad news? That we actually scored 60
We're going
points
to
in a
kick
series?
y'all's ass.
What, you got Goldie? That's about it?
Just you heard it here. We're going to take 3 or 4 from
Doug,
y'all. Just telling you now.
is it a
You're
4-game?
taking-
Is
you're
it a
taking
4-game
3
series?
of 4.
3 out of 4.
3 out of 4.
I
will make a bet with
I'll make
you
a
right
bet.
now.
We'll do it off the air.
Oh, why? Because you don't want proof of it?
Oh, no. I said it. I said it. 3 of 4 Cards win.
3 of 4 Braves.
I say it's split. I think 2-2.
3 of 4 Braves.
I just try to get y'all stirred up, man.
There's no way you guys are beating us 3 out of 4.
Hey, if it happens, though, I look like a genius. And if we don't, I'm an idiot.
Well, you know what? How about this, Doug? I'll tell you. I'll put this out there on the table for you. I won't cut my hair till then. I'll let you give me a haircut.
Look, our pitching's shit. That's all I'm going to say.
And guess what? We
okay?
got some heavy bats coming in this
So,
motherfucker.
we'll see how
A lot of 'em.
We'll see how my prediction pans out. But
You want me to tell you about those bats real quick?
I know about them.
Oh, here they come.
Well, real quick before we hit the break, are you all good with Cardinals?
Yeah, man. I always wanted to throw that in there just to get you guys
sex
going.
Don't you get us starting.
So going away from baseball, real quick, we're going to basketball. John Wall just signed with the Clippers.
I saw he waved.
Yeah, they bought him out, cleared waivers. It's signed with the Clippers. So they got John Wall, Paul George, Kawhi.
Okay. Wow.
Clippers might have a little squad going now.
Okay,
John Wall's
okay.
I think John Wall's kind of washed, but
So Tech guy.
I mean, I could see him.
Tech
being
guy, I
like
got a
15,
call, so
10
I'm gonna have
guy.
to go away to a
Yeah.
meeting. You can fill me in on these Braves stats when I get back.
they're about to get a lot better here in about a week.
Oh yeah,
Probably.
yeah.
Hit
well, just to let you know before you leave, Doug,
Oh, I can hear you.
we're 42 and 32. What were you?
41 and
34.
It's just one game.
Yeah, come on, bud.
It's just one game.
We got you.
just one game. 3 out of 4.
Shut up. Swanson is continuing on his run as a number 2 hitter in our lineup.
Dude's killing it.
He raised his average again. He's 3 of 4.
Nice.
Riley has yet to hit another home run. He's still sitting at 18. 43 RBIs. Freed, I don't know what happened since the last podcast. He has not pitched the
I don't
game.
know.
He's still sitting at the same stats.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
What the hell?
Yeah, little beer burp there.
Yeah.
Wright, 8 wins, 2.94 ERA.
Yeah.
Still killing it. Acuna hurt again.
Yeah, he fouled a ball off his foot on Saturday.
Yeah.
But tests show no fracture.
That's
he just
good.
couldn't put any weight on it. He was in a walking boot too. So I'm sure it's just sore. I'm sure
Precautionary,
yeah,
like-
I'm sure it's. If you could put weight on it, that's kind of an alarming thing.
Yeah.
Especially with his injury history. But I'm sure it's not going to be. If there's no fracture to it, it could just be really badly bruised.
Right.
I can't see it being sprained from it. But
No, they're probably just being, safe with it and
Yeah.
everything. Real quick, I've been keeping up with Contreras all year. He's not playing as hot as early.
Darno's been playing some good fucking
Darno-
baseball though.
Yeah, he has.
Ever
But
since you called his ass out.
Michael Harris still tearing it up.
I'm gonna tell you, my guy right now is Steven Strider.
Oh yeah,
That dude is pitching out of his mind.
yeah.
Just in the month of June, he has really been playing well. He's only had one bad game, and that was against the Giants when we lost 12-10. He gave up 6 of his 9 earned runs in the month in that one game. He's only given up 9 earned runs in this whole month,
Damn.
and 6 of them came to them. Last night against the Dodgers, he had 6 innings, 7 Ks, 0 walks, 0 earned runs, and only 5 hits against the Dodgers, who have been on a fucking tear.
It's the stash, man.
So I'm telling you, keep the stash.
Yeah.
We did lose the series to the Dodgers 2-1, which we hate.
Right.
But it was Freddie's return to Atlanta.
Yep. And it was emotional.
And he seemed like he was hating his life being a Dodger.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It seemed like he was really, really wanting to be in that Brave uniform.
Yep.
Give him, the ring and all of that. So I do think it was an emotional game for the Braves organization, the Braves players, obviously Freddie.
Yeah.
I mean, do we all hate that he's not in that uniform? Yes. But you did make your bed, lay in it, buddy.
Right.
You know, and I don't want to be a dick, but like, you chose to go to the Dodgers.
Yeah, you could have took a pay cut and stayed.
Well, I mean, yeah,
And finish your career.
And who knows? I mean, it could have been a difference of $40 million. We don't know. It could have been a substantial amount of money. Now, granted, we know we're not in that situation now. Like, where somebody's offering us, you know, we could be making $100 million over here or $60 million here.
Right.
I mean, granted, $6 million is still a shit ton of money, but damn, $100 million is a lot of money.
Yeah.
A lot more money. But I hate that he wasn't here. I think we all hate that he wasn't there.
But
obviously, he doesn't. He hates it too.
My thing is that, like, the Braves really did not get weaker
No,
during the offseason.
Matt Olson's playing
What'd I tell
great.
y'all about
We
Olsen?
didn't get weaker.
What I tell y'all about Olsen? I
Dude's
told
beast.
y'all.
He's good.
That dude can play, man.
No, but I'm saying, like, keep Freddie on this team. I personally think LA got weaker.
and then maybe
they
and
lost
maybe,
Seager.
and
Yeah.
maybe they did.
They lost Seager.
Lost Jansen.
Cool. They lost Jansen to us.
Yeah.
Thank you. I mean, yes, Mookie Betts is playing out of his freaking mind
He
right
always
now.
does, man.
Yeah, but he got hot.
Yeah.
He's gonna cool off. He ain't gonna continue
Yeah.
this all year.
Scherzer's gone.
Yeah. Wow.
When you guys,
I'm just saying, like, LA got weaker and they lost to us last year when they had all these dudes that I'm
Right.
talking about.
right,
Right.
right, right.
Like, Freddie went to a team that got weaker and he could have stayed on a team that got stronger.
Well, I'll say this: when you guys get done with your homerism,
Hey.
I'm gonna let. Can I talk about the Freddie Freeman situation
please.
as a person on the outside?
Yeah, please. Yeah, go for it.
I mean, I don't want to interrupt. I just
No,
want to tell you.
I think we're good.
All right, so it's similar to what I complained about with Pujols.
Right.
We offered him a fair deal, and he took a couple extra million and went out to Anaheim.
Yeah.
So it reminds me a lot of that. The thing about Freeman, Stephen, I like, and you may have said it too, Justin. I was coming on the tail end. I heard what you said. I mean, he was emotional. He was, man.
I mean, how could you not be?
But I have to be honest with you. I don't think it was purposeful, but it seemed a little over the top to me. I don't think he faked it. I think it was
Yeah.
all legit.
Like, authentic.
But if you were that damn upset, why'd you leave?
yeah.
I mean, that's all I'm saying.
Oh, well, that's what I was kind of saying. You made your bed. You got to lay.
I mean,
in it
that's
now.
all I'm saying. When Pujols came, and he came with the Angels. He had a home run. You know, he wasn't doing all that. He wasn't doing all that crying and all that stuff. I mean, it just seemed people are different. People are emotional. I understand it. It just seemed a little much for me.
I think that if you're a Brave fan like me and Steven and you've seen Freddie throughout his entire
Yeah,
career.
he's a Brave. He's
no,
a Brave.
I'm saying like his interviews and stuff
Sure.
like that. He is a very emotional
He's
person.
a great guy.
He-
No, he's a
great
very
guy.
emotional person.
He wears his heart on his
Yeah.
sleeve.
And I am, and I know Braves fans don't misunderstand what I'm saying. I'm a Freddie Freeman fan.
And
He's a great
No,
guy.
I'm not saying that. I'm just
Yeah.
saying that like
He's
It
always
was,
been that
man.
way.
That's
Him-
what I said. Maybe he's more emotional than Pujols.
yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. People are different. I'm an emotional guy. I'll tell you that
Right.
now. But it was just weird.
Well, I do think too, coming off a World Series ring,
Yeah.
when you get in your ring, not being in the uniform, when when your teammates got their ring,
Right.
and you've helped build that kind
I
of.
think it was in his face.
Yes.
And,
I mean,
and it just is emotional dump. Like the dump.
and again, like Justin said, he's a very emotional person
Sure.
already.
Yeah.
So,
Did we mention that he got Player of the Week this week?
oh, I didn't even know.
I had to
that.
throw
Oh, I'm
that
sure
out
he
there.
did.
So he did. He got Player
I
of the
do
Week.
think it's pretty cool that we're getting to see everybody. I mean, I know it happens a lot, but we don't see it as when other teams win the World Series
Sure.
Mm.
as to when our team wins.
Right.
Yeah.
All the other players get in the rings when they come to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Like,
Jock.
Jock and
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Soler.
yeah. It's
and,
pretty cool.
You know, it's cool to see that.
It
so.
is. It is.
And you said, did you say we're 5 games behind the Mets for the East?
I did not.
And the Mets are playing.
just
out
gave
of their
our
minds,
record.
man.
And we are only 3 games up on the Phillies. The Phillies are playing some ball.
They're
right
playing
now,
out of
too.
their minds, man.
So,
And you saw that about Harper, right?
I think he just got hurt, didn't he?
Broken thumb.
Yeah.
oh shit. Well, hey, I've been there, done that, buddy.
97 mile an hour fastball.
All right, well, didn't do
Yeah.
that. My 250-pound self fell on my thumb, so it's fine.
And you know how he did it? He checked swing to pitch.
Yeah,
It hit him in the hand.
Sure did.
And he got up and started yelling at the pitcher.
sure did.
No, of course it is. Are we all done with baseball? Cause I have
Yeah,
two-
yeah, yeah.
Just quick two
Done.
things. We are again Carolina Sports Radio.
Yeah.
The Chicago White Sox single A affiliate just called up Colson Montgomery, the shortstop, to the Winston-Salem Dash, who is the high A affiliate. And from what we've heard from friend of the show Tammy, this kid's been playing out of his mind. I guess the White Sox scouts were at a game like a month or two back watching him. So congratulations to Colson Montgomery. Good
Nice.
for you, man. Hope to see you in the majors. I wish you weren't playing with the White Sox.
Absolutely.
but they're kind of.
I mean-
I really actually kind of like the White Sox.
Well, I mean, we got a Charlotte tie.
yeah.
It's a AAA.
So
maybe we can go see him at a nice game.
a ninth game, yeah, true. And then I do want to shout out something for me and you, and I know I'm not gonna say this guy's name right. It's Luciangel Acuna, who is Ronald Acuna's brother.
Yep.
Plays for the Hickory Crawdads. He's a shortstop, and then they're part of the Texas Rangers
Which is right up the road
franchise. Yep.
from beautiful Denver, North Carolina.
That would be badass.
So just saying, maybe Acuna goes there for a game. Oh, but not go, but just goes.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
To watch.
Yeah. And meet
So-
CSR and, obviously
becomes
promotes
our,
us. And,
becomes our best friend.
That would be
and-
very cool.
Yeah.
and we go and hang out with him every
all
single
the time.
day.
All
like-
the time. Doug becomes a Braves fan.
Yeah. Disowns the Cardinals.
No,
He
and,
says
not.
he hates them so
That-
much.
Yeah.
That's not happening.
Oh, okay.
I don't hate the Braves. I'm
No, I
good with
know.
the Braves. I'm
We're
good
just-
with the Braves.
I'm just saying.
That's it. Baseball.
I think that's it, baseball.
Yankees are still playing out of their minds.
Oh yeah, and I did want to shout this out too. When they were in their no-hit struggle,
Yeah.
the Yankees had at least, I think it ended here, but 16 no-hit innings, which is tied for the longest streak without
Oh, yeah.
hits since 1961.
Sorry.
As good as the Yankees have
Yeah,
been.
yeah. Sorry, Jose.
Shit.
Jose's a big Yankees
Oh,
fan,
is
by
he?
the way.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
well, the Stros no-hitted them,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it was the next game. They
And
kept
that was a
continuing to it.
hell of a series.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So there you go. Oh, trash can.
Trash can. Bop, 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 bop.
Sorry, Butch.
Screw 'em.
All right, cool. NFL news.
I think real quick. I think Panthers. We all heard the Luke
Hey,
news.
and I
Yep.
love this move. Luke's going to join the Panthers broadcast team for 7 games in 2022.
Yep.
Go out on social media, check out the videos they did. It was pretty cool.
I will have to
Um,
check that out.
It was. I mean, I just want Luke to be in this organization. I'd love to see him as a coach. And Justin, you talked about that before the show. The guy would be a hell of a linebacker, or even a defensive coordinator.
I think
He's
coordinator
so
would be ridiculous.
smart, y'all. But the fact that, and he had a quote in there that he loved the Panthers, always wants to be a part of this organization, which is very cool.
Oh hell yeah!
Because he's a goat, man. He's one of the goat linebackers.
Oh yeah, hell yeah!
Well, I think,
First ballot Hall of Famer, of course.
I think so. Yeah.
I think so,
I think this is his first step towards getting to coaching.
and it
Oh,
might
yeah.
be.
Like, he had that, it's been 2 years
Yeah,
since he's been in football.
Yeah.
He's done
Yeah.
his fishing.
He did it. He
Like,
did his scout. Well, he did the scouting thing,
Yeah.
and then he kind of got down away from that.
Yeah.
but he's going to knock this out of the park.
But the dude's amazing. You watched him at NFL Live.
Yeah.
A month or two back.
Yeah.
The dude was fantastic.
It was
Yeah.
so cool because they were showing those videos today, and they were talking about him, and they were saying he's watched every broadcast since whatever.
Yeah.
Talking about how he watches film,
Right.
and they were talking about how he'll knock it out of the park. So, any more Panther news, guys? Because I got one kind of a, I'm glad we didn't get involved.
No, go ahead. But
Anything Panthers? Anything else Panthers, guys? Training camp's less than a month away.
Yes.
Let's go.
I gotta say this, man, and I really, we're sick of it. We're sick of it. We've all admitted this, but I am so damn glad we did not get Watson.
Yeah.
We've all talked about it, and I don't know if you guys saw this today. The Texans are being sued by Watson accusers for being labeled as enablers
Yeah.
to what's going on with him. And I'm not saying everything that's going on with him is a valid fact, but where there's smoke, there's some damn fire.
Yeah.
And the Browns, I did see a tweet this week that said Browns fans don't deserve this fiasco, but the Browns do.
Yeah.
So
The Browns are Browns.
I just,
unfortunately.
it's ridiculous, y'all.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad we did not get this guy, man.
Yeah. I hate how bad we pursued him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But go
Yeah.
ahead.
I'm kind of saddened that one of our division rivals didn't go get him now.
Yeah.
Like,
Me too. I mean, he was signed, sealed, and lived to go to Atlanta. That's what everybody kept saying.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, so I just had to throw that in there. And you know what? I'm not hating on the guy. I'm just talking about the fiasco of what this has created.
Well, he's created this fiasco.
yeah, it's crazy, man.
Even if let's just say it's 100% false, none of this ever happened.
Yeah.
You still put yourself in that situation.
There's still something to it. It may not be to the level, but there's something to it.
Yeah.
Anything else NFL, guys?
Nope.
Go
All right.
Panthers.
Go Panthers.
Go, hey, yeah. Keep pounding. Keep pounding, baby. Glad to have Luke, man. That's so cool. Shout outs. Shout out. Oh, what was that? Oh, that's that Steelers crap. Sorry, Mark.
I thought that was Zelda.
Yeah. I
But
think it
okay.
was.
Was that not Zelda? Yeah.
That was Animal.
Oh, okay.
Shout outs.
I've got 3.
I've got 2.
And I've got 1.
Okay. Well,
So are we going like highest to lowest or lowest to highest?
Doesn't
or-
matter.
I can go first.
I will
Go
say,
for it.
if we can extend this out a little bit, I think Silent Manager might make a quick appearance.
I don't know where we're at time-wise.
So no, I mean, I think in the driveway.
Okay.
140.
So here we go.
All right. First off, I want to say prayers to you, Doug. I know you're having a procedure.
Thank you,
Yes,
and we
on
didn't talk
Thursday.
about that, and we can talk. I'll tell you, yeah, I'm having a pretty serious procedure,
Yeah.
surgery done Thursday.
So we're praying for you, buddy.
Yes,
we're here
sir.
for you, whatever you need.
Appreciate you,
For
man.
and the family.
Appreciate you.
We're here for you, and we're gonna be here with you through the whole ride.
Absolutely, these guys are going to be part of my text group.
Yes, sir.
They'll have updates.
And we'll need updates for that. We want to shout out friend of the show, Travis, for finally purchasing a hat.
Yeah, way to go, bud.
And we're supposed to be golfing with him hopefully on Wednesday.
It's about
We are. He already set it up.
He already set it up.
Yep.
Perfect.
About
And we have a 4th.
about damn time.
Where's the 4th?
I don't know, but he said he has a 4th because this guy over here wouldn't.
Cool. Well,
Okay,
we got
so
4th, so
we got
main
Cool.
event team. Sorry.
Yep.
But Travis, thank you for getting the hat finally, man. I'm glad we beat you down.
Yep.
Cool.
Hopefully, I can beat your ass at golf. Probably not.
Oh, we got this.
Yeah. Okay.
About damn time.
But and then also on Wednesday is my dad's first birthday in heaven.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
So happy birthday, Dad. We
Happy
all
birthday.
love and miss you.
yes,
So that's it for me.
Happy birthday to your dad.
yes,
And also, piggybacking off of Steven.
yes. Thank you, guys.
Hopefully everything goes okay.
Yeah, it's reality, man. It's 3 days away. So,
Hey, listen, we're there in spirit.
oh, I know.
We'll be cracking one next to you.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I was gonna say if during the procedure, I was gonna see if it was okay if they could take a break and we could do a crack zone.
Well, I told you should go live right there in the bed.
That would
But-
be pretty funny.
Yeah, man. It's I appreciate you guys. You know, it is, man. It's reality. That's all I'm gonna say. It's not. I know some people might think if they hear this, oh, it's a heart situation. It's not. I'll say it out loud to everybody. I'm getting both my hips replaced,
Yeah.
and it's I know the first thing I get, guys, is this.
You're old.
They're like, they can do 2 at the same time, and that was my reaction.
Oh, my reaction is you're old. But
Yeah, well, I am, but yeah, man. But it's something that's got to be done.
hey, look,
and,
you're gonna get through it. Like I said, no, 2 weeks should be flipping, doing backflips.
and I just
Yeah.
appreciate you guys bringing it to light because I debated on whether I wanted to even bring it up. So appreciate you guys. I really do.
And by the way, guys, we probably won't record for at least a week.
I don't know,
So
man, we
there-
might-
There might be. An
I'll be on
off week.
pain meds, man. We might need to go live.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, that might be, yeah.
yeah.
So I've got a couple of shout outs, and one of them might be making an appearance real quick. I wanted to shout out Silent Manager / mysterious tech guy fill in
Yeah.
for last week. Tech guy had something come up, and she did double duty as we talk about, and did a great job.
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
And just wanted to shout her out because I mean she has to put up with all of us, even tech guy. I mean each week,
Yeah.
which is she deserves a medal or something.
Yeah.
But just wanted to shout her out, man, because that's a tough deal. And something I'm going to attend tomorrow night, man, the stadium tour. I have to talk about this. You know, I'm a nostalgic music guy,
And I'm jealous you're going to this. By the way.
and we need to get your crack zone. The Silent Manager has arrived right at her shout out.
Hi.
But I wanted to shout out. Go ahead and hand her that crack zone. Tech
Also,
guy.
before you start, I noticed that you did another all-nighter with music.
I did it, man, and I
On
was hoping
Instagram.
you'd bring that up, man.
Yeah.
How many songs did I do?
Oh, it was like 25.
no, it's more than that.
Yeah, it was like,
49.
good God.
We ended it on the Niners. But I was out by the fire pit with my wife, and I did it. And you're the one that brought it up the first time, man.
Yeah.
And every time I posted one, I was like, I wonder if Justin sees this.
Oh,
man.
yeah, I saw it.
But it was so cool, man. But the stadium tour tomorrow night is going to be, Joan Jett, Poison,
Crack zone.
Def Leppard and Motley Crue, man. It's 2 years in the making because of COVID. Really looking forward to it. Everybody knows I'm a 56-year-old hair band guy from the 80s, big Kiss fan, but I'm a big hair band guy. So tomorrow night's going to be like I'm going to be in heaven, man. And
Oh, dude, I want to go to this show so bad.
those guys are old like me. Tommy Lee, drummer for Motley Crue, broke ribs recently. He's been playing like 4 or 5 songs, and then he has to get replaced by his drum tech because
Can't do
but
it.
they're old like me, man. So it's going to be fun, man. I'm really looking forward to that tomorrow night. And hats off to the promoters that put that together.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a lineup. So wished you guys were going to be there with us.
Oh, dude, I want to go so bad because that's 3 bands that I
It's
would
cool.
kill to see.
It's just crazy. All right, so Silent Manager made it. She made it at the end. We're done, but we do need to get a quick crack zone update.
Oh shoot. Okay.
So here we go. We can do it. So,
I've got a shout out, Doug.
oh, okay, cool.
Don't skip me.
I'm sorry.
Just because I don't get off my lawn.
All right, do your shout out.
You're getting off my lawn.
Do your shout out.
No.
She said, "Go ahead."
You're good.
Is that half or quarter?
75.
Ah, cool. That's
Got
what
it.
I had.
She thinks like Doug.
That's what I had.
3.8. It brought us down to a 3.8.
Cool. Cool. So, good job.
Yep.
All right, so you got a shout out.
Yeah. Mine is to all the wonderful people that wish me a happy birthday.
That's right.
Yeah,
So,
man.
And I did. I told Justin
you.
I apologize because I didn't text him on his birthday, but
No,
we
you're
did
fine.
shout him out last week.
Yeah, we
Um,
did.
He
I
joined.
appreciate
He
it.
joined the 29-year club,
sadly.
Welcome.
which
Back-
is way in my rearview mirror.
back's gonna
so-
start hurting, and hey,
Shit.
I think you found out Sunday. You can't stay out all night and drink all night.
Oh, no.
so,
But my back's been hurting since I was 18, so
so happy late birthday.
thank you.
And
I just thought of a shout out we
do
didn't
it.
do.
No, do it, man.
Everybody that joined.
Oh yeah,
our
yeah, yeah,
live
yeah.
Yeah.
just today. I'm hopefully I don't miss anybody. I'm gonna try to remember off the top of my
See if
head.
you can do it, man.
It was Tampa Steve, Jose, Sarah, Zach, Tyler,
Paul.
Paul,
Austin and
Austin,
Bailey.
Bailey.
Yep.
I think is that it?
John.
No.
John. Yes.
Alan.
and he just
John.
followed us today too.
Yeah, and he created him an account.
anybody
He's
else?
in there. Who we forget, man?
I
Did you
think
say Jose?
I said Jose.
Jose, yeah.
If we missed you, I'm sorry.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's just fun, man.
just
We
a
had a
good
good
time.
time.
Yeah.
And thank you guys for your input on if we should go live or not. We had a bunch of yeses.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It was,
If I
it
didn't
was
say
cool.
Sarah.
You said
Yes,
Sarah.
Sarah.
Okay, well, Sarah
yeah.
again. The wrestling question. Thank
It
you,
was
Steve,
very
for
cool.
that.
Very cool.
But thank you guys. Thank you for your support.
Yep.
Your continued support.
Justin, if you will quickly all the social medias.
Yeah, guys. As always, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, we're on Spotify. We're on Apple Podcast. We're on Google Podcast. We're on Twitter.
YouTube.
That's Dougie's thing over there.
Yeah, man.
He likes the Twitter,
Love it.
The tweets.
the tweets.
I'm the old guy.
That's a Instagram. That's our.
Say it again.
That's,
That's
our
the
big
hub,
boy.
babe.
Yeah,
Say it.
guys, we're really close to 300.
I think we're at
Another-
277 again.
Come on, man.
Another
Spread the
giveaway
word.
at 300. We're
20.
doing another giveaway.
Spread the word.
23.
Spread the word.
But yeah, just get out there. Tell your moms. Tell your sister. Tell the guy that pumps your gas if you're living on the West Coast, because I think they still do that.
I
some
think New
places.
Jersey, it's illegal for you to pump your own gas.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well,
I
if
did
you're in
not
New
know that.
Jersey.
I don't know. I feel like somebody just told me that a few years ago.
Wow.
Huh.
Did not know that.
But yeah, guys, we appreciate it. We love the support and all the stuff y'all. Yeah. What am I trying to say? The love and support y'all give
Yeah,
us.
man. We appreciate it. But this is episode 40.
Yep.
40 in the books.
Wow.
So, man, we're
And-
kicking it.
And everybody have a happy and safe.
Yes.
Because we won't talk to you guys. Happy and safe 4th of July.
Yeah.
Crack safely.
Happy birthday, America.
Yep.
Greatest
America.
country in the world.
America.
Ever.
And let's all get back to being proud Americans that
I
love
agree.
each other.
120%.
Well, I don't care what you do. I mean, as long as it's nothing bad.
Right.
But I don't care what you do, what color you are. We all love you.
Take pride.
We love you.
Take pride in your country.
Take pride.
So
Exactly.
we're out. That's cool. All right, guys. That's episode 40. So, hey, on behalf of everybody, appreciate you. Tech Guy, glad you're back this week. So, here we go, guys.
We are
C.
S.
R.